Something something intro, something something stream start, something something D&D.
Wait, what? Already?
Oh, we're
Yeah,
live.
yeah, we're live.
Hi, chat.
What?
Yeah, we're
But
live.
like, where's everyone? Okay.
I
We're,
mean,
we're
Grandma and Hippo are on their way. They're trying to find a safe point, I'm assuming. Um, Zatsu is exhausted from work, which I completely understand. And D-Train is seeing John Wick 2, which his roommates will probably want to get food afterwards. So we're live, and we're just sort of. I'm watching Grandma and Hippo fight the final boss on their stream, on Grandma's stream. Um,
so correct my time zones if they're wrong, but food afterwards means right now. Yes, the movie's over.
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, I don't know what time they went to see like the movie started. That's the catch. It's a 3-hour movie.
I said 3, which was 3 hours ago his time, I
Uh,
think.
it's
Well,
6:10 now, so yeah, they should be walking out now.
did I reset my character? I did. Okay.
Um,
Did we long rest? I don't think we long rested.
no, we did a long
Hmm?
rest. You did. Your character is not long rested, Will. I know
No,
this.
I was messing with like, because I noticed I have access to like all like the classes and crap now
Yeah, I
at
know.
some point.
Yeah,
It used to not be the case like in the level screen. So like
I
I've
know.
been like messing with it, looking at things.
I know.
So yeah.
I might just, since Grandma's not here, as opposed to like stalling until he gets here, I can just do the recap. I know. Oh, it just says game over on the screen. Okay, never mind. They should be here soon. Holy crap! That thing murdered them quickly.
Game over.
Trying to watch, but I just keep getting ads after ads.
With Grandma's,
Well,
it's just a bunch of random
Yeah.
streams.
of the 2 streams to have a TPK, this I'm glad it was the other one and not this one.
I mean, their TPK was only 2 people.
Still,
Yeah,
What are they doing?
they're playing a game called Lost Castle. They're upgrading stuff right now. I'm getting text messages. Where can text messages from?
That's the persona message sound. Okay.
It is. It's my text message sound because I love that game.
I should like do that. Like I know there was an app at one point that was like the persona like UI but like in a text
Hey,
message.
Late.
I mean,
you're late.
as a side note, stream has actually started. I saw
God,
y'all
that
get
was
TPK'd
fun.
really quickly by that boss.
I was stuck in the menu.
Were you?
The menu glitched. I had the menu up on the screen. I could not use my special or my items.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rip.
we may have had it if he didn't glitch, but yeah.
Yeah, stop.
Pepperoni.
It was kind of stupid, but whatever.
Alright, well
So nice that we got to where we got. Also, yeah, it would have taken about an hour to beat that, but yeah. Yeah, OBS has crashed. Thank you. You that finally got rid of the message that said my OBS crashed, even though I've been streaming for 6 hours and didn't crash. But well, I guess it did crash. It just never actually crashed.
yeah.
Great.
All right, Grandma. Whenever you're ready to do the recap.
All right. Beginning of that. And it's correct already. Well then.
After a momentary period of daybreak preparation, the nameless party ventured into the quagmire in pursuit of the final element required to ungoblinize Akelkos. Within the brackish fens, the unusual adventurers fought their way through sludge and beyond pudding before confronting a curious sea hag. The hag sings the praises of Raxiol, lord of the risen deep, summoning skeletons of the banished Naga. Faced with the cadaverous Ophidian, the crone taunted the company of champions with promises of their smashing by the Leviathan Lord before departing from their presence. Probing further into the begrimed grounds, tracking impressions, they encountered a figure with a mud-caked black robe. Confronted by a necromantical lich, the unprepared alliance identified a mystical column similar to the ones previously seen. When queried of the black-robed mages, the deceased warlock feigned weakness ahead of mustering a great total of undead to battle. Through the furious skirmish that followed, the assemblage of heroes fought gallantly and inconsequentially unable to incapacitate the Lich. Determining what he falsely suspected as worthy tactic, the foolish barbarian lashed out at the magical pillar and wrestled it for power. The bolting potency blazed portrayals within his fragile mind. Tentacle-faced creatures before large floating brain, a metallically constructed dragon fueled by lava, with a hunched-over figure nearby, a horned and armored beast with a clubbing tail, a horrifying massive creature with great tentacles within a dark cavern, and a dark-armored fairy, a young boy who should be older than he is, and the elder darkling of his past. With conclusive evidence that though ignorant, the nameless party's simple-minded approach would be threatening, the Lich raised an army of skeletons worthy of the destruction of Enderberg to finish the battle. Prior to issuing the command, the Lich was swiftly killed by the assassin Splatter, whom taunted the band in a familiar voice. The voice of Thrawn.
Hold. Wait a
What?
minute.
What was that last bit? What?
Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. It's a line directly from a TV show.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Well,
That's what it was. I just played it again, just so that you
my
could hear it.
fragile mind, come on.
Yeah.
Got 13 wisdom.
You did it last week.
What do you mean I didn't Wait a minute.
Did you give him a +1 to wisdom for hugging the goddamn
Wait,
pillar?
no! My 20 strip!
Oh,
Wait,
It's on
what?
me right here.
that's
Did
on
I
me.
screw something up? Did I
What?
screw something up?
I screwed something up, I think.
Oh.
I
Scared me
don't
there.
understand.
He just changes stats on his.
Wait a
sheet.
minute.
The controller has alter encounter stats? Excuse
Wait a
me?
minute.
I didn't mean to change the string. So-
Yeah,
I
he did.
gained
I don't understand.
int and wisdom.
You didn't gain int.
Wasn't it +0?
Yeah.
It was,
Your
no,
charisma
was it?
was the only
it
minus
was,
number you had.
My int was at 9.
Your int was at 10.
It was at 9.
Oh, well then fuck. Oh, that's where it was. Okay, never mind. That I know what happened. That is on me,
Okay.
in fact. I'm changing that
All
too.
right.
What is
Oh,
it
you just
called?
scared me.
The barbarian became smarter.
Touch pillar, get
All
smart.
right. No. Yep. Now everything's back to how it should be.
Your
-1.
stats actually change.
I gained a wisdom.
So,
Hey,
Somehow.
y'all in the
touched the
exact same
pillar.
spot where you just ended.
Can we get a
Okay.
Discord stream?
Oh yeah, I forgot that shifting over did that.
I thought you were hiding it for a reason.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Not that there's
Recap
anything
of
there.
everything that's going on. Is Splatter still here? Right. Legends of Bear.
Yeah.
Literally nothing has
It
changed.
is
You're in the next
Still a bear. Spider
Rar.
is still there.
All right, let's get your best Chewbacca impression.
So, at this
No.
point, Splatter has murdered the Lich. The Lich is dead. His body disintegrates in front of you. And as you all are a little bit concerned about the reappearance of Splatter, he does speak. You do hear Thrawn's voice exit his mouth. And he sort of looks at y'all and opens his mouth again. You hear a crowd roaring in laughter, and he sort of waves.
He likes to
Oh.
laugh and then wave. It's his It's his
I guess
favorite
I
greeting.
wave back from on the ground.
As you
voice.
wave, your shoulder hurts in a way it didn't before.
Yeah, yeah, that checks out.
You look at your chest and you see just between, like, on the split of your shirt, on your collar, you see something running across your skin. When you pull back your shirt a little bit, you notice that there's a tattoo where there wasn't before.
He has been
Uh-huh.
marked.
It, from the best you can tell from looking at it, it goes from your left pec down your left arm, and probably some amount onto your back as well. You can feel it
Okay.
pulsing magically, though very weak.
I am a magic man now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I have a
Can we do an
magic
Arcana check on that? or-
Yeah, roll Arcana.
tattoo. Yeah.
I would like to unbear and also look at this tattoo.
I'm rolling an Arcana too. Just it's a
I'm
one.
gonna stand y'all up and move y'all closer.
Oh, there's a
I
25.
can't click on the game log. There's dice rolls in the way.
I
Uh,
do not know what this is.
I had guidance one of those, but I think a 25 and a 26. Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay, never mind.
Alright,
Also,
Yeah.
the D10 of fate.
Oh yeah, let's see the D10 feet, see how this goes.
Because why not?
Yeah, that's what I expected. So
2.
Kaladar, as you look down at your chest, it looks cool.
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 You got a tattoo.
Ar-
Sweet.
All right, sick.
For Arcalcos and Trixie, for different reasons, you are aware that you've heard of tattoos like this. Trixie through your studies in the academy, and Arcalcos does just things you heard while traveling of our tattoos that grant some sort of magical ability. They're usually imposed by some magical tattooing needle, but this one seems to have been applied from just the pure magic of the pillar itself. From reading what you can, there's a tattoo design, but there seems to be some arcane text around parts of the edges. It is some spell of divination, the divination school that you recognize, Trixie, and
Mhm.
it seems like it recharges over a period of time until he can use it once more.
Oh wait, I have this thing.
Did you look at your inventory, Will?
I looked in my inventory. I've been looking everywhere for it, not finding it. I'm like, it wouldn't be in my
What?
inventory.
Yeah.
I can cast divination
So
once a day.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Do divination slightly differently for this tattoo than regular divination spell. The regular divination spell, you choose something you know, and you try and basically do a check on that thing. This thing, once a day, you have the ability to cast divination, and it will give you a random vision of either past, future, or current
What?
in reference to
What?
something that's going on in this world.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is this an
Well,
action, a bonus action, a free action? I assume he's never going to use it in battle, but I will ask
So,
anyways.
if used in battle, it will take your full turn. You cannot move, you cannot action, you cannot bonus action. It is your entire turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Would there be any reasons to do that?
that's up to you. Like, if you see a reason
Okay.
to. And everyone seems to like
I-
just.
Alright.
Are you gonna tell us how this works in battle? Like, does he have to roll dice to determine the usefulness of his vision, or are you just gonna have it happen based on what you think is accurate?
I'm going to write up something for every single day, and when he uses it, I will tell you what I've written up for that day.
Okay.
Hippo, roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity
Save. Oh.
save.
Yes.
He's on the
He's
roof.
trying to-
19.
Go.
So you notice that there's a tree next to the building. You sort of walk carefully around the building, use the tree to help yourself get down.
Yay.
A hippo climbing a tree.
I mean,
Uh
Hippo
huh.
tried
I
not to fall off.
mean,
So at this point,
Hippo
everyone's sort of
climbing in trees,
surrounding
not that-
Kaladar, looking at the tattoo as he's sort of pulling down his shirt and pulling up the sleeve and stuff like that.
so
It's-
Splatter's still there and looking also, or not?
He's looking as best to be described bemused.
Splatter, that voice. Did Thrawn send you?
And he looks at you, and the best you can tell, he sort of looks insulted.
Well, I
go-
didn't. I was just wondering how you knew we were here.
And you see him hold up a finger, and you open his mouth, and you hear a rumbling. He holds up a second finger, you open his mouth, and you hear what can best be described as someone trying to be quiet but being very bad at it. Then he holds up a third finger, and he opens his mouth, and you hear the liches laugh.
So you're just in the area and you heard it. Okay, it's fine.
I mean, he shrugs and points at his cheek, and then at his nose, and then his cheek again. Or by nose, I mean in the beak.
I am going to walk away from the party and search the ground for a stick or something disposable that's preferably at least a foot long that I can stick into this pillar to determine how destructive it is.
Okay. That's.
I'm
the
gonna
one
go and
thing.
look into the house.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm just gonna chill on.
I'm gonna dump some HP into Kaladar since he's low as heck. Add 10 to
Oh.
yourself. I'll
Oh,
take
What,
off.
Go to the
17's not
house.
that low.
So legend roll a 20, a d20.
We're gonna be here a minute if you want me to roll a 20 on a d20. I can keep clicking it.
Roll a
Okay.
20.
So you find a stick, and it's just, or you think it's a stick, and you pick it up. It's like, oh, it's a bone. Good enough.
It'll work.
And you poke the pillar, and you hear a sizzling, and you pull it back, and the bone's missing the part you poked it with.
Ah, yes, it has been annihilated.
That's what I expected.
The end
Heck, did
is not
Kaladar survive
burnt;
that?
it's just sort of gone.
Yeah,
I hugged that.
How?
As you walk in the hut, Trixie, it's fairly empty. There's a table. There seems to be a couple tables, not many chairs. It's not well kept. You do see a large circular table in the center with what appears to be a cage, and there looks like there was at one point something in it, but there's ash on the ground on the bottom of it. It looks like something was sitting in the center, being held up by chains or bars, and it's now just a pile of ash and the chains just sort of laying there.
Oh, that seems to have been a glitch.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for me?
No, I just said that seems to have been a glitch.
Could be.
The thing the Lich used to be the Lich, whatever that is.
I mean, yeah, if you have
the five.
usually Lich. I mean, sometimes the Lich it's just like split soul of a person, so there would be a vessel left somewhere.
So
Sometimes it's
roll a
completely
Roll a intelligence check or a history check, your choice.
I mean, intelligence and history is for me the same thing, so.
It's different technical reasons intelligence are. So just
Okay.
your knowledge of liches. Not from any stories you've read. Liches are created by wizards who use a phylactery and basically draw living and intelligent beings souls into that phylactery to gain their power. If a lich is killed and its phylactery is not destroyed, the lich will revive with the phylactery within 2 months. It looks like, from the best you can tell, that you're looking at the lich's phylactery, and something about how it was killed destroyed the phylactery.
Okay.
Okay.
So this
Splat.
usually would respawn the thing, but
Yeah.
the way it got killed, it wouldn't
Yeah.
because reasons.
You
I was thinking
don't
I would
mess with a
find
level
some.
16 Kanku rogue.
I mean,
Level
I just
16
figured.
minimum.
I just figured I would find the thing and would destroy it before the thing could respawn, but I guess I don't need to do that.
Yeah, it seems like everything was dealt with.
Yep.
Uh,
That's what
Is
I
that
wanted to check in the house.
is that all that was in the
Then-
house?
Couple tables,
Man.
bunch of dust.
Oh, magic
No,
loot.
like no books or
Oh yeah,
anything like that.
did everything about the lich just vanish in like a dash or whatever, or is there
There
goodies left
is a
behind?
mud-caked robe on the ground. There's the little amulet that you were given.
One of us has
I-
that.
Wait, did Spider throw that at us?
A
Yeah,
brooch, yeah,
someone has it.
yeah.
I think it was Hippo. No,
I don't remember who did it.
No.
Who had it?
Toss it to Zatsu. Zatsu has it.
Zatsu
Yeah.
has it.
Zero.
There's no books. It looks like there's what appears something that used to be a bookshelf, but it's sort of it's at this point just rubble. Not rubble, but like it's fallen, broken. There probably at one point were termites in here, but it's been so long since they've eaten it, the wood just sort of decayed.
So is there like any there's tables or like any chairs or
There are no
other
chairs.
things in there?
There's tables. And there's just like pieces of wood scattered about. It looks like they may have been chairs, but again, termites, mold, decay.
Okay.
Wooden tables in the middle of a swamp.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about how late it is, so if we're taking a short rest after this, or what are we doing?
It's
Figured
around
if there's
noon.
something, I was like, if there's something in here to make a normal rest or nice rest.
You
I don't
could
know.
take a short rest inside the house. The floor is solid. It's not. You won't be sleeping on the mud. That being said, as a group of adventurers, many of you have slept on the mud before. Probably some barbarians more than others. But
Yeah,
beyond
it
Wow,
was more
okay.
like if we want to take a short rest, we should maybe do it at the house where it's actually not as muddy. I think you also described the area as not being as muddy when we followed it because we were waddled away from the hall a bit or something.
it's
At least
so
when we arrived there, it was a bit less muddy in that direction.
the ground's less wet.
It
It is
was more
still
solid.
more solid. It's still mud, but it's a thicker mud.
Okay. Yeah. Pitch the idea to the group. We're gonna take a short rest here, or we're gonna continue because
Great idea.
Does seem like a
Think
good
some
idea.
might need it.
On my way back to the house from the pillar, I assume I'm going to walk past the corpse and I'm going to pick up this muddy robe to bring back as our best, or I guess it's our second best example of proof that we murdered something and it might have been a skeleton.
Did you had something else you were thinking about doing, didn't you, Legend?
So,
yeah, Legend had
as a
good
player,
idea.
I was thinking about what I could do to interrupt the magical flow of this pillar to get something cool to happen. As a character, I don't think our Calcos is stupid enough to just shove a valuable item into this pillar without first doing some prior experimentation.
You
And the
just
prior
did, though.
experimentation was that bone got fucking deleted. So I'm gonna scrap that idea.
Fair. Who's carrying the bag of holding?
I am.
Okay. Roll a perception check,
Definitely.
Grandma.
Okay. Oh, that's a lovely roll.
God.
So y'all begin to gather your things, determining that you're gonna take a rest, and you hear the Kenku once more. And the sound, it sounds like a bag of gold or something.
Oh no.
Hmm.
And you look back, and he's standing next to the pillar, holding your bag of holding.
What?
Oh, you better not.
And you go,
Uh,
open his mouth, and you go, eh.
No.
And he opens it and puts it slightly into the pillar and pulls it out, and then pulls something out of the bag of holding,
What?
which is the second bag of holding.
Oh, what?
Wait a minute.
That shouldn't work.
Wait.
you
What?
grabbed the whole bag of holding out of a bag of holding?
And he tosses you your bag of holding. You catch it.
Okay.
And then
I-
he puts his hand in the other one, and the Kenku hand reaches out of yours and sort of slaps you on the cheek a little slightly and pulls back in.
What?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's the
So we're-
mail.
So if we put anything into the bag of holding, we're giving it to the Kenku?
Oh
And
no.
if we grab something out of the bag of holding, we could be grabbing something that he gives us.
We
So
gotta
s-
start marking shit.
So he
So
starts
it's
like
not even the
shifting.
functional storage bag. It's just a little black, not a black hole. It's a wormhole. To him, that's all it is.
So you see him start shifting his hands around in front of this bag, and they sort of pulls it apart. And there's 2, and he does again. There's 4. He does again. There's 6,
What?
and he throws it
8.
at y'all.
Everyone gets a bag of holding, and everyone gets mail. Oh, what?
How? The,
Okay, if we all have one,
Yes.
is he gonna take his hand in there again and slap a cheek of everyone at once?
He's
Or
not
is that how that works?
He's not
Oh, you
holding
see
it
that?
anymore.
I don't understand.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand in and see if it goes out of the other one.
I understand. This
So
is
as you
just
reach
a
in-
way for us to all have a bag of holding at all times.
Yeah. As you reach in, Caldor, you
Yeah.
sort of reach in and try and grab something, and you pull something out, and it's one of the items you put in the bag of holding.
Okay. Back in it
Thank
goes, I
you.
guess. Just
I
cool.
think-
Julius, when did you think of this?
Like a month and a half ago.
Okay.
I
So
I
we
wanted to give you all
all-
multiple bags of holding so you could carry everything without having to worry about weight ever again, without giving you the ability to cause an explosion with your bags of holding.
Uh-huh.
So they basically
Oh.
just go into this alternate dimension, and they all connect.
Not able to
But
cause an
this was your
explosion
method
with
for
them?
doing it
Yes,
the
this
whole
was-
time.
This was my method for doing it the whole time.
Cool.
So it's
I
one
was
shared
right,
bag of
and your
holding
tone of
that's
voice told me,
just-
or I was right to think that, but your tone of voice told me I was wrong, so I didn't want to do it. But then you made the bird do it for me.
I did. So what's the question, Doc?
It's just a shared bag of holding.
It's a shared
Like
bag.
they all go to the same space,
Yes.
kind of.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
It
the
is
mail.
It's in fact the mail
Okay.
from Minecraft. Yes.
Okay.
Soup?
That's
I
a
mean,
D.
some.
Congratulations, D-Train. I invented the mail unknowingly, and the bird did it for me.
Wait, what? Huh?
You know how we had 1 bag of holding? We now have 7, and they all lead to the same undisclosed space of storage that has stuff in it.
Okay.
And we can all deposit and withdraw from the same space.
Alrighty then.
And we cannot use them to make black holes.
Well, I figured.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's sad.
Yeah. Very specifically.
So,
So,
sad. I, you're not supposed to put living things in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
So what happens if you do that now when they're connected to the same thing?
As long as someone can hold their breath and is withdrawn from the bag, I think they're fine.
It's going to a living creature is going to be the same as a living creature going to the bag of holding.
Okay.
we all have access to the same potion storage. That's
So
helpful.
now we can Oh, we can all have the experimental elixirs in the bag of holding, and everyone can grab one out.
It might be
whenever.
helpful for one of us to keep track of what specifically is in there,
I
So
mean, yeah.
like a
basically,
shared Google Doc or something.
what I'm gonna do is y'all are gonna have your own inventory. It's all gonna be considered in the bag of holding. If someone drinks a experimental elixir, Legend's gonna have to remove it off of his character sheet.
Yes. I am currently at 3 elixirs left, and I get 1 per long rest.
So you're saying that basically all our inventory is in there immediately, so we don't need to keep track of it. And if we remove something,
Oh.
we just remove it from our own inventory.
Yeah.
So we don't need to keep track of
I-
it. All right.
I added a bag of holding and just threw everything in
fine.
it.
I mean, I also have a bag of holding at it.
Like
So-
I would just do that to like keep track of everything that you put in case you specifically don't want something in the bag of holding.
So, anybody want to fill me in on the 40 minutes that I've missed?
Not much.
Yeah.
Recap.
Not much. We started late.
I have a cool
No,
tattoo.
okay. what?
Yes.
Will has-
Every 24 hours, Will can choose to cast a spell that Catrolius has named Divination, even though I don't think it's what Divination's supposed to do.
It's not.
And he gets a big air quotes random vision of past, present, or future that Catrolius has written per day, predetermined, no matter when he uses it or what he's focusing on or anything like that.
Is this because he hugged the
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
magical pillar?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
He also gained a wisdom.
He did.
I also gained a wisdom. I can be a monk now if I want to.
So now we're tied in wisdom, right?
Be a druid if he wants to.
I can hold on.
Or
I can be
cleric.
a lot of things if I want to right now.
There's a lot of wisdom-based classes. The heck.
Yeah. Cleric, druid,
Finally,
monk.
he can become a bard. No,
Did that
that's
like a
charisma.
ranger too?
I think so.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay, dang.
Barbarian can do things now.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that changes what I'm gonna do, but hey, cool.
That's pretty much all that happened was recap, and we found out the effects that happened when he touched the pillar, and then we were deciding to take a short rest in the shack
Man,
right
I'm
now.
gonna touch more pillars from now on.
Yeah.
Just wait for the one that gives you negative stat stuff,
Was there something
and
I
then you're gonna
tried-
stop touching them.
I will build you a chair at some point.
There's not a chair in the
There's- oh.
house.
Okay, yeah, I remember there was a chair. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do, but I can't remember.
You did not tell us to write it down.
I think I did, and I think we said I couldn't do it. Oh yeah, because I can't talk to undead. Never mind.
Yeah, he's a
Never mind.
paladin.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Grandma found out that the phylactery is destroyed.
Disintegrated.
A
The
phylactery is the
phylactery.
thing that lets a lich be a lich and continue being a lich even if it gets killed, but it's broken, so the lich is no longer a lich. He's pretty extra dead for like the 3rd time.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Third. Yes. Sure. Okay.
You see, he died to be a lich, and then he probably died as a lich, and now he's really dead.
Probably.
I mean, some
Mhm.
assassins are better than others.
Some are better at being a lich than others. Well, are we taking that short rest also? I don't remember. Was it
Oh,
4
yeah.
hours that you do for the short rest or 1 hour? Because I think you said you do them differently.
No, I
Oh,
use the same
yes.
time period, so short rest is an hour.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
short rest gives you heal, right?
You can expand hit die to heal.
Yep. And I'm gonna use arcane recovery.
So
Yep.
how do I come back to heal?
So it's not full heal, it's a heal based on the number of hit dice you use. So you'll roll a die equal
I mean,
to
you
the
can
die.
press the short.
Yeah.
You can press the short rest button, and then
Oh,
you
I
can click on the amount of dice you want to use, And then you just take the short rest, and it's gonna roll for you how much you heal.
Okay, how?
Where's the
Why?
short rest button?
All the way at the top.
It's above walking
Why?
speed.
Oh,
Is there
short
reason
rest.
why? Any reason why we shouldn't use the maximum amount?
You do not get all of them back quickly.
Yeah, after a long rest. Controlius has ruled that we get
Think.
all hit dice back in a long rest.
Never mind. Controlius makes life easier.
I do.
Well, like for short
Alright.
rest, how many dice do we roll here?
How many does it say
Click
you have
short
access to?
rest and you get to pick.
Well, I can roll 6 of them.
Well, then do it.
Oh, then do it if you want
If
to.
you don't
Four.
anticipate taking another short rest before the next long rest, then there's no reason to not do 6.
I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
one because I'm
Mm.
not that injured. I'm just trying to get back to full, but or as close.
Good.
I'm just-
That's
So
the same
I-
reason.
I click on the one spot and then I just click take short rest.
Yep.
Or do I click on the 1d8 plus 1?
Do the 1d8 plus 1, I think. I think you have to click on that. I've never done it. So,
Automatically apply healing with dice result. Take short
Alright,
rest.
You
get
probably
four.
have to refresh for the heal to apply.
Maybe no.
I didn't have to refresh.
It's
It did
just
not
not
show for
doing
me.
it.
did you click on a number of dice?
I'm just gonna roll 2d8 plus 4.
All right, so I can roll 6 of these. I'm just gonna roll until I'm happy with with what I've got.
I mean, you choose how many dice you want to use, and
Which is-
you roll that many.
1d12. Well, the button to do it just isn't working.
Oh,
No,
It's not healing me.
gosh darn it. I
It's
healed too much.
1d12 plus 2.
I used 2, but it only shows as I used 1. But
Let's
there we go.
just
I'm back
roll
to
3
full.
of them. So that's plus
That's a good
6, so
average.
36. Alright, I'm good with 63 health.
What? That's a ridiculous 3d12 roll.
Yeah.
holy crap!
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, the heal thing
Thanks.
didn't work, so I'll just take this one.
Mine's did
Yeah.
perfectly fine. I
Wow.
got back
Mine's
up.
didn't.
I healed 8 when I only needed to heal.
Hey, D-Train, don't you have a thing that makes people get more heals from their dice?
Oh wait, I do, don't
Yeah.
I?
Oh yeah.
Does that apply to this?
Yeah,
believe
short
so.
rest dice.
It is specifically for short rests, I think.
It's a
Yeah,
bard
I
thing.
have what's it called? Crap.
Song of
Does that
Rest.
just
Song of
apply to
Rest. Yeah.
What does it do?
If you or any friendly creature can hear your performance, regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice. Each of those creatures regains a extra 1d6 hit points.
Cool.
So since
go.
I used 3 rests or rest dice, I should roll 3d6.
It's
No, I
one.
think
No,
you
no,
just
You
get
roll
the
It's
one.
just
You just
one.
get
one
no matter
hit
what.
point.
I just
You
get
get one
awesome.
extra 1d6.
I'll
he
take
rolled a
it.
6.
Will's dice are ridiculous on this heal.
69. Nice.
I'm not gonna bother rolling because I just did the 2 to get me to max.
I will
I
not
don't
heal
Don't need to do
anymore.
6.
I don't need to do 1d6 because I'm back to. I used 2 hit die and got there.
Fair enough.
That was
Anyway.
literally, I only took 8 damage and I healed exactly 8 damage. So, woot.
Nice.
Now,
Alright.
we finished off that thing. We should try to search for whatever this dude came for. The grass. I don't remember something.
Oh yeah, didn't we come
Swamp
to the
weed plus purple
swamp
sack
for-
plus don't
yeah.
get killed.
I mean, we did the kill skeleton thing. Now we have 2 other things. It's like sack and grass or whatever.
Yeah, it's a
And
good
I-
swamp. It's got stuff.
Yeah, and I think Controlius told us that the sack is near the grass.
Yes.
Yeah, and that the grass is near the center or the pit or something. So
Don't we want to stay away from the
Let's
pit?
go.
Though?
I mean,
Approach
sure.
with caution.
Swamp. Center of the
Hippo
swamp.
gave
he
us
said.
24 hours of water breathing. We probably still have at least 20 hours left.
Did
Yep.
we
Yeah.
Did you
The
say
day's not
the
over. So
big pit was at the center of the swamp?
Yep.
You
It
said
is the
there-
center of the swamp. It's
It
what
is the
made the
center.
swamp a swamp.
Okay.
it made the swamp the swamp.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go in a direction based on a nature check. I
Probably back the
guess.
way we came.
It's
Oh.
not directly back the way you came. It is a little bit to. Y'all went south. Y'all went east. So
I
it'll be a
meant
little bit.
just for the sake of getting our bearings back.
Yeah.
I mean, I just assumed that we would be like, well, let's go and search for that thing, continue to walk, and use a nature check to
Yeah.
see if we're going the right direction or if we're being total doofuses about it.
I mean,
Yeah, sounds good. We should.
Who is leading?
Me
Well-
and Will are in front again.
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Oh wait, am I
Same
not?
marching order-ish.
So we decided I'm no longer evicted, right?
You are in the
Mhm.
backpack.
Especially
Yes.
with the bag of holding, like you're good.
And I was bringing up the rear.
All right, you know where I be.
Okay.
Oh, does short rest give me my rage uses back?
Doubt it.
I doubt it because
Eh,
it doesn't
it-
give
it
me
doesn't.
bardic inspirations back.
Yeah, it doesn't say
It
anything.
doesn't?
So.
Unless it says
unfortunate.
something.
Oh yeah, for a long rest. Okay.
Hippo
Never
and Grandma.
mind.
I'm assuming y'all in the back, or y'all in the middle, or where's Doc? I guess is the more correct question.
I said I was
Doc is
bringing
at
up the
the
rear.
back.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep the same marching order from last session because it's the same day.
Makes
Petrelius,
sense.
What's up?
I'm confused. Does a short rest give me bardic inspirations back? Because it
No.
says uses, and then there's 3 slots, and then it says
Oh.
/short rest.
It does a short rest. Oh, wow.
Mm.
should.
Well, there you go.
Based on
So
that,
do
yes.
I get them all back or one?
I don't know.
I mean, it
Likely
says
one,
per-
if I had to wager a
I
guess.
mean, if it's per short
I'll
rest, that
check
sounds
the
like you'd get them all
wiki.
Yeah,
back.
then you get all back.
Yeah.
Okay. I
I mean,
remember
not like
asking
the
this once
bardic
before, and
inspiration, so
Petrelius
that's
said
strong.
no.
So
I thought it was long rest too. Let me look.
But yeah, if it specifically says short
You
rest,
regain any
then-
expanded usage. Oh, Wiki says long rest, but D&D Beyond is saying short. Whatever.
Short
Maybe
rest.
it's a subclass.
It
It could be short.
definitely says uses and then /short rest.
Yeah.
All right, you get your inspiration dice back, and we proceed into the swamp.
Yeah, I need them anyways because I use them for other things.
Yes.
Beginning on 5th level, get them back on a short rest.
That'll do it.
so
He did pass 5th level.
Woo,
Nice.
5th level. Short
Yay.
rest.
I don't know why, but you do.
Font of inspiration beginning. Yeah, basically that's all it does.
That's not bad. Yeah. All right. So someone who's in the lead, either Kaldor or Calcos, roll a nature check for me.
Either or both.
Not me.
Either.
I mean,
Exactly
You
one.
do it. You do it.
let me do it for you.
I'm in the back. I can't guidance this, can I? Nope.
You can.
I mean, you're not like 50 feet in the back.
I mean,
Sure.
imagine-
Plus
I mean,
plus a
could we
D4. Go
both
for it.
roll and just go with who gets higher, or not.
I mean, if you both want to try and go that direction, like I'm fine with you rolling as well, Will.
Okay. Well.
13 it is.
So as you
13
start
it is.
moving out, you're both sort of have the same sense of which direction the center of the swamp is, and you do remember hearing about that the swamp weed was supposed to be near the water. The further you march, it does start to get squishy again. It's glooping
Squishy,
against your shoes.
squishy.
And as you your foot's starting to sort of get sucked in a little bit. And it's getting a little bit wet, but it's not miserable. At some point, you start to hear it begins to sound much more like a swamp than just an open area. You're hearing frogs. You're seeing mosquitoes. There are a lot of mosquitoes. Stuff like that. And it's about an hour trek. You've been walking a lot today, but you did get to take a rest when you ate lunch, when you were back at the cabin. As a note, when you did leave the cabin, Spotter was gone. Um, you tried to do a search to see if you could figure out which way he went, but there were never footprints. Um, that's, there were never footprints around when he was standing there. It's almost as though he's able to keep himself either from impressing onto the mud or from just he's light enough that he doesn't leave an impression.
Is it? Hmm. Dumb question, but can we like see if he's following us or anything?
Roll a perception check.
Yay, my favorite. That's a 8.
To the best of your knowledge, there's nothing else around you, nothing beyond just like the general creatures. You do see something that looks like it might be a saltwater crocodile that you're walking past. But it seems to sort of like look at you sideways and just continue just basking in the sun.
Just find it a little suspicious. He was able to. That he was there at all, actually. I don't
Yeah.
know.
As a player, as what's it?
I'm saying that in character.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you look up and you notice it's quite bright out at this point. There don't seem to be any clouds in the sky. It's a nice and sunny day. It's still warm. It is spring. And it's comfortable. As you start getting and there's more and more water, the weather seems to change slightly. You do see a couple clouds in the sky, and some of them are a little bit darker, and they seem to have come almost from nowhere. But as you see, it seems the clouds are congregating ahead of you, and you're getting closer to where you believe the pit is. They're darker and darker clouds. You're not sure if it's coincidence or if it is that there's something in this pit bringing a storm or preparing to have a storm.
Water! The source of all life!
Oh my goodness.
As you start
I
getting,
had to.
I approve. But I hate it.
as you go further, there are beginning to be small lakes, small areas of water, standing water. And there's again creatures, but mostly just wildlife, mosquitoes, the every once in a while crocodile. You see some turtles. Nothing big, nothing seeming dangerous. It's a little bit eerie after all the issues you've had coming down between the sea hag and the puddings, how quiet this last walk has been.
At some
Everything
point along this
is.
walk, I am going to simply strut over a lake with my water walk ring.
You can do that.
Everything we're passing is seemingly
Did
non-hostile
he-
towards us. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing seems hostile towards you. There is a alligator eating something. It looks like at one point it may have been. You can't really tell what it's eating, but it's some creature. It pulls underwater, does a roll, and it's gone. Legend roll perception with advantage.
15.
All right. Roll a d20 for me. All right, cool. That's what I thought. As you keep advancing,
That's what I thought. I don't know.
as you keep advancing, you notice the wildlife sort of diminishing. You see less of the alligator, the saltwater crocodiles. You see less little things. There are still mosquitoes, there's still bugs, but you're not hearing the frogs croaking anymore. And the clouds are getting much darker. There's still sunlight, you can still see. It's not look like it's about to rain. But you're getting closer and closer, and there's more and more waters. And as you keep advancing, you notice ahead of you this what appears to be this large brackish pond. And at the edge of it, there is this large bulbous purple thing. And I'll move these over here.
Oh boy.
Earthquake.
Quake!
Ah!
This
Well,
large bulbous
get to
purple.
California.
Yeah, large bulbous purple item, and around it are a bunch of weeds sticking out of the water that are red tipped.
That what we're looking for?
This is awfully convenient.
I
Almost too
mean,
convenient. You know what happens when the DM draws a map.
I mean,
Wait, how far is it?
That's about 70 feet. Just eyeballing it.
10,
Give me a split
20,
second.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yep.
That's
I
all covered in water.
So
gotta read
What?
there's
something.
a
It's not
large
covered in
lake
water.
over here, and a smaller one over here,
Huh?
and a smaller one
And
over
one to
here.
the right.
And all the circles are trees, except for that, which
Bushes, trees.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's just on the edge of the really big lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do we
As
have
a
anything
player,
to grab
that's
that
a
from
lot
a
of bait.
range? I mean, I'm just like, do you not have your construct? Can that not just grab it for us?
I do have a tiny little sapphire homunculus. I don't know if it can carry that. Its strength is like -4 or something, if memory serves.
It just needs a little bit of
It
grass,
can't be
right?
-4.
-3,
no
and its
negative.
number is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
be in
good
the
enough.
negatives as instead.
It can pick a weed.
Strength modifier, not strength stat.
Yeah.
Strength
And
modifier is -4?
It's weed.
-3.
-3.
Because
It's
its
weed.
score is 4. Yeah, I
Well,
can pick a
is that
weed,
what
right?
we...
Your strength should
I
still
mean, we
be
need
good
the
enough to
sack
pick
for
a
this
weed.
whole thing to actually work properly. Like,
Well,
I
then
would not
just
use my
give it a
homunculus
rope.
here.
Give it a rope, which it could carry. Tell it to put it on there, and then yoink it back, or you use your electric
I'm just gonna
lash
go
or
pick
whatever.
the stupid thing.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. You can get dragged to the thing.
Anyone
I'm
else moving?
going.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
keep a short
I'm gonna
distance from
die, aren't
Caldor.
I?
Yeah.
Not like put
Oh
me
yeah,
back
me
like a
and
good 20
D-Train are
feet from
moving.
him. I'm just gonna be following him as he moves forward about
Where are
that
you going to be,
distance.
D-Train?
Well,
My
since we're
bag?
not in contact, I'm in combat. I'm in the bag.
Alright, you're next. And everyone else is just sort of staying back?
If I saw them starting to walk up to it, I would go with them.
I guess as I approach, I'd be kind of eyeing that purple thing, seeing if it, like, does anything. Because again, it's mighty suspicious.
Perception check.
That's I have a +4 on perception though. 21.
So, you're watching this purple thing. It's from this distance you can tell it's slimy and it's not scaly, it's oozy. And it's not perfectly cylindrical. It looks like there's stuff on it that's making it slightly bigger than it is. You're not 100% sure you can tell what it is though. As you start advancing more though, you hear a voice coming from about where the purple sack is. Ah, I knew you would come. And a long, fishy, purple blue hand comes up and places itself on top of the sack. And you see this figure raise from the water. And he looks human, except with a darker complexion, a dark purplish complexion. His hand is very obviously slightly webbed. He's bald, but where his jawline is, there are also two small tentacles just hanging slightly.
What?
As he raises more, you see he's wearing a robe, and the robe seems to flap unnaturally in the wind on the sides. It's a robe from his chest. His chest is fairly uncovered, but the robe around his back is flapping unnaturally. Except it's not a robe on his back. It appears to be tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And he has
Is this the thing we saw in the clock tower?
in the clock tower?
What?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't see
Post
anything
clock
in the
tower,
clock
technically.
tower.
No.
Oh, in the thing where we teleported to the other side, there was like a brain thing or
Yeah.
something, right?
But
You would not
that's
describe it
tentacles.
as like
Yeah,
blue and
tentacle.
humanoid if it was
Okay,
the clock
okay.
tower
I
thing.
mean, this thing
Okay.
is more like, all right, what would you get if you put Cthulhu in humanoid?
Davy Jones.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what I said. Are we
that's
about to
what
fight
it.
Davy Jones?
That's what it sounds like from the description
Okay,
so
okay,
far.
okay.
Not a
Misunderstood then.
brain.
I mean, it's not a bad description. Like he has an obvious mouth, but he has like the little tentacles coming down from his like top of his jaw, which is just sort of flapping weakly. But you do see
Yeah.
six
What is the
powerful tentacles on
Zoidberg.
his back. His what?
control is if you played Skyrim
Yes.
and the DLC with the tentacle dude? I don't remember the dude.
I don't remember that dude.
Okay.
You said something was on his back.
Tentacles.
Oh. Okay.
Tentacles
Well-
resembling a cape.
Yeah.
Is he billowing his tentacles?
Yes.
Billowing
That
his
is a way to describe it.
tentacle cape.
Okay.
Looks more like a spider than proper tentacles, but
Yeah.
we'll take it.
I mean, it's supposed to be tentacles, and they just had them look like that. And you're right. It looks like a spider. I don't like that, but
Well,
he just says like, "I see you finally arrived to get." He pulls his hand up, and you can see this mucus substance come off of it as he pulls his hand away. He looks at it with disdain, shakes it, snapping some blob of something off. He's like, "Thing."
Yeah, that is what I'm here for.
Yes, of course. I know that. He slowly moves around in front of it.
well,
We're gonna have
Can
trouble,
we-
aren't we?
can we have it or not?
I just wanted to talk to you before I let you leave with this.
You're on thin ice, buddy. Make it quick.
Okay.
Not ignore him. We're good.
Gee.
Peace
smiled.
is good.
He smiled. Yes, thin ice in this wonderful area. Have you heard all the stories?
Doesn't
There's-
sound like this is gonna be quick.
I didn't say it was going to be quick. You impatient mongrel.
You're right.
Have you heard the stories of this area? Of creatures so unnatural.
Are you talking about yourself?
There was a lich a while back, so yeah, that
I
checks
feel like
out.
there's
At
like
your
this is the swamp
response,
has thing.
he looks a little bit insulted, almost bemused. Myself? No, my kind belongs here. This area
Okay.
is only here due to the blessing of my father.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is your dad a kraken?
Are you a kraken?
I am unfortunately not a kraken, but I
Alright,
have been
cool.
blessed by my father,
Is he
Rexio,
holding?
Lord of the Deep.
Is he holding the thing we came here for?
No, he's standing in front of it.
Okay.
He smiles
His
at you all and
father's-
goes, "No, these creatures you've heard stories about, like a dragon. Horrible stories, aren't they?"
We did hear about a dragon.
Did we hear about a dragon, or was that
Yeah, we
only
did. Read it in a
vision?
book.
Yes, we did. It
Hippo
was in the
did
book.
find that in his research.
Everyone roll a
Yep.
perception check for me.
Oh, okay.
Dice. Who doesn't love
Do
dice?
I need to roll a
That's a
perception
3.
check when we have
Yes.
passive perception? Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
I'm doomed to bad perception checks because of a -2. This is great.
It's kind of sad that my passive perception is like 17, and always when I need to roll, it's like 10.
Oh,
Highest
was my
wisdom
16 the
perception.
highest then?
Who rolled above a 10?
16.
Just
Just the wizards?
Trixie exactly 10.
Just one wizard.
Oh, what was it?
I got a 9.
So the two of you who rolled above a 10, you notice something above. Even in the something seems to be flying and darts out of the clouds and then darts back into them.
Real quick, Catrolius.
Yep.
Does it matter that I rolled a nat 1?
This is the swamp.
It's a swamp.
Okay, I'm making mud angels again.
You're not
Didn't
making
pop
mother.
his head.
You're in the bag, D-Train. You can't see shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
fair
look out of the bag.
Yeah. Like, you've gotten yourself out of the bag, and you're now standing there, but you're not like paying attention to anything. You're just out of the bag. You're trying not to like yawn in front of everyone
Oh
Fair enough.
man!
How does a slime yawn?
by stretching its mouth.
Does it
It
have
stretches this mouth
make one.
so
Yeah.
big.
I
Yes.
can make
Fair.
one.
one? Fair enough.
So Trixie and Trixie
Yeah.
Trixie and Hippo both notice something darting out the clouds above. Hippo, you notice that these clouds are fairly high up, and this thing looked a fair size up there.
Mhm.
He goes,
It
yes,
sounds.
dragons.
My man was talking about a dragon.
Oh,
Yes,
sounds like a dragon.
they're horrible things, like that one. And he points
You
up
mean?
Ow!
in a large scale
So
lizard.
do you mean a normal dragon, or?
In a large green dragon that appears
Oh!
to still be young lands near you, eyeing all the party and this creature. Staring at you with
Hello.
emerald eyes. What are you
Oh,
doing in my home?
Oh, he
Who's
speaks. He speaks.
draconic, or is he speaking
Oh yeah, you
common?
speak draconic.
He's speaking common.
D-Train.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
would
mean,
say, is he speaking
they're
common or
intelligent.
draconic?
Yeah, start speaking
What are we doing
draconic.
here? You
lay on-
see, I need a quick batch of polyjuice, and I was told to come here. We'll be in and out real quick, but I don't think we're gonna have that privilege, are we?
Why does
Okay, damn
lunch
it,
want
legend.
juice?
Understood.
All right. Hey,
what are
Tentacle
we-
Man, you gonna help with this or?
Also, didn't Tentacle Man say this is his home, and Dragon said this is his home? So come on, man. You two are in a rivalry. You two fight. We take the bag
Right.
and we take the
It
weed
does
and we
sound like
leave.
quite the turf war.
It sounds like a turf war, and we're in the middle of it, and we don't need to be in the middle of it.
And you see the gray creature smile. He goes, "Ah, yes. They are territorial. Don't worry. I know exactly how to deal with dragons. Dragon,
Okay.
eat them."
Well,
So
screw
the
you.
dragon is gonna listen to you?
As
I feel like most dragons don't really want to be commanded to do anything.
as he says this, you can see the dragon's eyes, once emerald, be almost filled with water. And
He's
just sort of
gonna control
lit-
it.
shifts
What?
slightly and
D-Train, dispel magic.
roars. Everyone roll initiative.
Its eyes are filled with water? Is that what you said?
It looks like there's water in
Hey.
its eyes.
Hey, initiative
Is he
gods. Me
controlling the
again.
dragon? Oh no.
23.
Oh no.
We got some high
Ooh,
initiatives here.
23.
Oh,
We got some high initiatives
I
here.
nat-
What the
Ooh.
heck?
I nat 20'd.
I'm last and I got a
oh,
14.
you nat 20, then I assume
I
you go
mean,
first.
I nearly not 20.
I mean, I
14
18.
is our lowest?
Bro, 4 of these are at 20 or above.
And that's hard with only +2 on initiative.
Hippo, what's
not
your
like
dex?
Hippo.
I only have a +3.
I
but
mean, do
And
we
then
go
the
to Dex
the
when he
next
nat
lowest
20?
one's at 19.
Yeah.
We don't have an
Uh,
Asira with us.
Dex is 14.
Yeah,
This
we
is
don't have a
fine.
rogue with
oh
us.
shit, I go first.
So who
Yeah,
rolled
let's
who
get it.
rolled the highest?
There
Me
are
and
two
Hippo.
23s. D-Train's dex is higher than Hippo's.
All right, so D-Train the Hippo.
Then we have Grandma's 21 and my 20. Followed by Doc's 19 and Will's 14.
I only write so quickly.
And then we have a 26
After
from the
20.
zero who's not around.
After 20 is Doc's 19 and Will's 14.
Doc and then Will's last.
Yes.
Initiative gods. They failed me.
They favored
14.
everyone.
Favorite
They
everyone.
favored
Yeah.
everyone.
Even me, Jesus Christ. I'm not used to going first. I don't know what to do.
D-Train, you're up.
I
Hippo, you're on
know.
deck.
I very much fear we're going to get reinforcements from this water.
Mhm.
I don't
Reinforcements.
I mean, they're not reinforcements if they're for
Not for
the
us,
enemy.
but they're for the enemy's reinforcements, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
I need to change the
should
music.
should I
I'm-
try
Where is it?
try to dispel magic?
I did say, go, D-Train, dispel magic.
I mean,
I
feel
mean, that's
like
a great
it
idea
is-
as a player. Are we going to have the awareness as a party that it is magical control?
I mean, it's being controlled apparently, so magic is a
mean-
good
But do
assumption.
we have this knowledge as a party of D&D characters instead of players with prior knowledge?
I mean,
What do we have? We don't have prior knowledge.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
just had
what
the
knowledge
dragon
do we
talk
need?
to us.
We don't really have much prior knowledge either. All we saw was the
Did we
eyes
see
turned to
its
water.
eyes glaze over?
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes, so
We saw it.
it's
Ah,
good enough.
Fuck it. I'm casting dispel magic on the dragon.
All right, roll the D20.
I mean, it's most likely a spell that's higher than level 3, so it needs to roll d20. The higher the better. That
All right.
that is
Oh.
high. That is
What the
high.
fuck are these dice today?
That is a net 20 on the dispel. How high level do you dispel with that? I don't remember.
So
Let me see. Where's the spell?
I feel like this is the magic spell. He's probably dispelling it.
Dispel magic. There it is.
Yeah, D-Train and his animals, man.
you
It's the only
cast the
thing I'm good
spell.
for.
So the spell is equal 10 plus the spell's
Yeah.
level.
I know.
So you just dispelled a level 10 spell if
There are no level 10
Jesus.
spells.
yes, you
The
dispel
short
any
answer
spell
is
if there was a
D-Train rolled
spell.
high enough.
Can I?
Yes.
All right. So you reach out and you cast the spell to try and dispel the magic, and you see so water flush from the dragon's eyes, almost as though it's crying 1,000 tears all at once from each eye, and it stands there and stares at you, mid licking its jaws. It stares, and then looks over at the tentacled man. Looks back at you. Oh, that was your plan. And you see him push and take off and fly away.
Okay, bye.
He just left. Okay.
I mean,
I thought he
All
was
right,
going to
D-Train,
attack
you got a
the
bonus
tentacle
action
man.
and movement.
I feel like the one thing that is sad about this is that Hippo didn't get to use his Pokedex on the dragon.
That was gonna be my first move, man.
Sorry, Hippo.
Wait.
I didn't expect him to just leave. I was gonna have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna talk some draconic with him, like, yo, buddy.
I was. But he took off.
Well, shout at the sky, come back!
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what do you do now, D-Train? Also, what
Do we?
does the thing do in
Yeah,
response
what does
to that
his
thing
response
falling?
to that? And like,
Are we still on initiative?
He just stares as the dragon leaves and looks at you in shock.
Just, well,
Well.
shit, my one plan failed.
I mean, we want to talk about that weed again?
yeah, do we want to talk to him and try to end this
Yeah.
peacefully?
So, okay, I'll turn to him and be like, so,
Are you still
gonna-
sure you?
you gonna hand us that now?
That has to be so intimidating when the board just looks at the thing, dispels the spell, the dragon is like, I'm out, and you just look at him like,
Well,
you're gonna
what
hand
are
me
you gonna
that?
do?
And he just sits there in shocked and stunned, and you can see his face darken, and he's upset. Your
Mhm.
best guess is he feels embarrassed at the fact that you just in his mind easily waved off his control.
Oh, I love it.
I will kill you all.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, he's definitely mad that you dispelled
Yeah, roll
his spell.
intimidation.
You want to roll intimidation? You roll intimidation.
I really do.
All right, roll intimidation.
Oh, come on, let's see another 20.
21.
Oh,
it was
21.
almost a nat 20, by the way. It rolled over. So
Oh, that
21.
would have been so disgusting getting another nat 20 and having 29 intimidate.
And he just sort of stares at you as you're trying to intimidate him, trying to talk up the fact that it was easy. And he points a hand at you. You will feel the fullness of my wrath.
All right, if we're doing
everyone,
this,
everyone who's not Arcalcos, roll a dex save.
What?
Can I see
Oh,
it?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not within 10 feet
I
of
don't
anyone.
get to finish my turn.
I'll take 16.
He's interrupting your turn.
Well, that's just
10.
I'll take a
Alright,
16.
22.
Jesus.
I had to roll for Phoebe. I probably had to roll for
You
Phoebe.
get to roll Phoebe.
What is
Yeah.
with my dice today?
Bro, what's with
Law of
everyone's dice
averages. You
today?
are overdue.
Right? I'm hella
Yeah,
overdue.
she's +2. Phoebe gets 9. She's no better than me. Okay, fine.
That's great.
I'm on top of her, aren't I? I forgot about that.
You are.
It's still great that we just have this session, which is like a short one because Controllers is tired, and then suddenly everyone can roll.
D-Train makes it
Right?
shorter. This is fine.
All right.
I didn't mean to.
Who rolled above a 14 or 14 or above?
Exactly the soup and will.
So is 14
Hey, I also
what we needed
rolled.
to hit to?
Yeah, 14 is what
To-
you need.
I'm blind. Grandma also dodged.
Can I use my arcane deflection to add 4 to my saving throw?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I will be up to 16.
All right. So everyone who rolled below a 14.
Is
Both have
Yes.
knock.
Doctor.
Okay. He sends a bolt of lightning out of his hands.
Holy hell.
Oh, that's why it's everyone but Arcalcos.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm over here.
And everyone who's below 13 and below takes 7 lightning damage and 9 thunder damage.
Oh, bye, Phoebe.
Yeah, okay.
Thank God I had
So-
that arcane
I will.
deflection.
Oh, Phoebe's dead.
It's lightning
Yeah.
again. The hag did this too.
Yep, GV died.
Everyone else takes half damage, which is
Yeah.
um
How
3
much
lightning
was
and 4 thunder.
Or I can't do math.
7
Ignore me.
total.
7.
I'm just gonna shut up.
I'm not at 69 health anymore. No!
Oh no.
So it's a 7. 7
D-Train, you may continue your
damage.
turn.
All right, since he's gonna go ahead and attack us, I'm gonna go ahead and as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my it's been a while, one of my bardic inspiration slots to use my unsettling words and tell him my barbarian friend here is gonna turn you into sushi rolls.
Calamari.
Cool!
What did that do?
Hold on.
It's
I
just
gotta
give you...
roll it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll give you the rest in a second. Hold on. Roll. He gets a -2 on his next saving throw.
Okay.
There you go. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh no, I
Oh,
should back up
sick.
some. Let me go. Well, nah,
Let's
this
not
is good.
stand in a line.
I'll stand.
Let's not
I'll-
stand in a line.
That's
Yes.
fair. Let me go. To the right behind the trees. I'm gonna pull a Zatsu. I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay.
Can I try to hide?
No, hide is a full action for you.
No.
You can still use it as cover.
Yeah, you're still in cover. Hippo,
Okay.
your turn. Grandma, you're on deck.
Okay. Well, my first point of to do is to aim the Pokedex at him.
As you aim the Pokedex at him, it sort of shakes, and you see Kraken Priest of Rexiel.
What?
Huh.
Kraken
Interesting.
Priest.
It also says something about thunder and lightning, and
Very,
beware
very
of its
frightening.
tentacles. Yes, Grandma, that too.
I mean, I don't have many options here.
Considering he used
Yes, I
lightning
cannot cast
balls.
any spells.
Why
I
not?
can't cast spells except cantrips this turn.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. The Pokedex was a spell?
No, my arcane deflection.
Oh. Wait.
Yes.
I thought that was your
A level
reaction.
That's a reaction.
Yeah, it was a reaction, but it for the next turn I can't cast spells except cantrips.
Oh, that's just how that works. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to have a reach of that long? He's like 100 feet away, right?
I can hit him with the firebolt spell cantrip.
Yeah,
I
it's
assume you don't have
120
anything that
feet.
does knockback. I have an excuse for an idea.
It's something.
I mean, I have my
Ooh.
4 cantrips and I have my my gun. I don't have many options.
Nothing that does knockback was the question.
Nope. Nothing.
Oh, the
with
water
that.
doesn't show up
No.
very well on that, does it?
We can
Fireball's
see the
still
line.
2d10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see the squiggles. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make... It's not showing up great on the screen. Oh, it
Yeah,
does if I get
it's-
closer.
It's a little rough, but we could all tell it's water.
Okay, good enough.
I mean, I guess I'm probably just gonna cast firebolt on him.
Alright, is that an attack roll or is that a dodge?
An attack roll.
Attack roll.
Alright.
18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Alright. 15.
Oh, good roll. Good roll.
Christ, really?
I mean, it's
2d10.
2d10.
Okay.
All above average.
God.
Everybody's rolling well.
That is a lot of damage for a cantrip.
It
Yes.
is. So you send a firebolt towards him, and it just sort of catches him around the chest. And you see his tentacles sort of squirm after when you hit it. And the explosion, he sort of stares at you very unhappily.
Okay. Oh, I will then move east my full movement.
What's your full movement?
30. There we go.
Alright. Grandma, you're up. Lichen, you're on deck.
Knockback.
Do we really want to send the aquatic squid dude into the water?
Do not question me.
I mean,
He's
Legend
gonna put him in
wants
the
to.
water and cast lightning on him. It's a
Who is also
decent
probably
strat.
immune to lightning.
I mean, if he is related to the Kraken, which was immune to lightning, he may be immune to lightning. Especially after he just cast a lightning bolt. It said something about lightning. It didn't mean.
I don't think
say...
Legend's planning on doing lightning.
Ah, no, I know what he's doing. Never mind.
I think he's gonna put this fish on ice.
That would
Eh.
potentially work too. Maybe.
We're communicating this how?
I'm just debating.
I assume we're
Telepathy.
all talking to each other. We're not that far apart.
Also, not Caucasus turn yet.
I'm just debating if a fireball. Does a fireball knock back?
No.
Would you really want a
doesn't.
fireball with all the important things we're looking for right next to him?
I mean,
Yeah, I want to burn them.
The little
Burn all the
evocation
grass.
thing lets them not burn a tree, right?
I mean, I don't know if that would count. I mean, I guess I can. I can sculpt the spell to
that's what it
exclude
is.
areas, but it's more said that you would, succeed saving throws for creatures. It doesn't say anything about objects and shit.
Well, he does have a -2 on his next saving throw, so.
Yes, but I could also use the no. Guess I shouldn't use anything that explodes around him because he's standing right next to the thing he wants.
Grandma can't make things explode. Oh no.
The wizard looks at the thing. It's like, this is what we want, but there's also an enemy standing right there. The
Very
Trixie is conflicted. All right, I
know the feeling, Grandma. I didn't know what to do.
You know what? I don't know how this works with the water. I guess I'm gonna cast grease around him.
Sure.
You put
Let's
some
clean
grease
that
on the
off.
herb
It's
that
probably
we're
still fine.
after.
When in doubt, cast grease on it, and it makes shit slippery.
So does he roll the dexterity save immediately, or does he roll the dexterity on his turn?
It's immediately.
Okay.
And it'll be
You need
minus
to do
2
it
because
immediately, and then if you enter the area, end the turn there, then you need to do it again.
What's the save amount he needs to get?
16, and he has -2. So I guess you can treat it as an 18.
Okay. So you cast a spell, and the amount of grease just sort of jumps on him and around him, on some number of the red weeds, and he sort of stares at you, covered in grease, dripping with this black oil, and just his face is a mask of rage. He's still standing, but he is actively upset.
he made the save.
Wow. Okay.
We just told his dragon to fuck off and then dumped oil on his face.
I mean, he got bit by a firebolt, and then we dumped grease on him, and he's like, "Did you mean to do that in reverse?"
Not to mention, I did insult him before.
That grease is flammable, isn't it?
It is flammable.
I should not go over there.
I mean, you can go over there.
Anything else, Grandma?
I mean,
are you moving?
Always have to. I think I'm. I mean, if anything, I would move like diagonal upright too, maybe. Just I feel like I'm at a pretty decent range and decent distance to water and everything else. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Legend, your turn. Doc, you're technically on deck.
I have 30 feet of
Okay.
movement. Can I get to the dude?
Yes.
Yes.
I am going to enter the grease and have to roll dice, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Whee!
Is that your desire?
Goblin goes whee.
I choose to
Wide
roll
chicken.
dice.
All right.
Also, I just imagine he has. Do you have the thing to walk on water? Does that apply to your body if you slip and slide into the water?
I mean,
So
grease is a liquid. Does it work?
Are you gonna let me
So-
walk on grease without slipping because of my ring?
I'm gonna give you advantage because of the ring.
That's
Cool.
nice.
All right.
Hey,
Alright.
he didn't slip.
Because it's technically not water. They're not soluble, but it is a liquid, and I will accept that.
It is a liquid.
All right. Your next
Yeah.
turn.
Alright, I'm going to grab the sack and just stand in his face.
Oh, the sack behind him. Okay, that's
Yeah.
I was about to say it's behind him.
roll a strength check.
God damn it. 31.
Oh no.
You grab the sack next to him and just sort of there's grease on your hands, and it's slippery, and you can't get a good grip.
I love how that's a strength check and not a dexterity check. Being slippery, but
I mean, it's
still.
you can't get a good grip to be able to lift it up.
Alright, I used
Okay.
my movement to get over here. Is trying to pick this thing an action or a bonus.
I'm gonna make that a bonus.
Alright,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stab him.
All right,
I fail.
you did.
That's a 10.
So after, like, your hands are still slip after trying to grab the sack, and you sort of try and stab at him, but it's still just hard to get steadied in this grease.
Cue the fishman's turn.
Yep.
He already got a turn.
He sent a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Ruined
That
my
is his
turn.
action this turn. Unless there's
That is
legendary
an
actions
action.
involved.
That was not his action for the turn.
Dang it.
Legend does a. Oh yeah, 23 hits you.
Just a 23 hit you? Yes.
Your AC is 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make a strength save.
No, who's
Man,
legend
he
on
is
get
not
thrown
good
at?
at these.
Who's
That's
gonna get
another dirty
grappled?
one.
You know, strength is really not your strength, man.
Ha ha.
Oh man, poor legend.
So he's gonna swing his tentacles at you. You're able to duck the first batch, but the second batch catches you across the chest and the face, and you feel the suction cup sort of just almost toss you. You're taking 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Pain.
No, I'm sorry, 23 points of thunder damage as he hits you with them,
Oh.
and you're tossed
Thunder
back
lightning.
15 feet and prone.
Unfortunate.
Damage,
Ow.
thrown back, and prone. Oof.
He's going to now move forward. What happened from the sub and come closer towards everyone else out of the grease.
How far is he moving?
Outside of the grease.
Does he not have to
Okay.
roll again as he moves in the grease?
He is. He made it again. Christ.
Got suction cups on his feet.
And he's going
Yeah.
to send create this orb of lightning in his hand and throw it at you, Kaladar.
Oh,
Man,
he's
I
definitely
really
getting
wish I
multiple
respected the
actions.
lightning.
What?
I really wish I respected the lightning.
Dramatic orb?
I
Alright,
mean, he threw a lightning
let's-
bolt, and then it seems like a chromatic orb, and he also tentacle legend, all in the same round.
24 to hit, Will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are some actions, man.
9
How
lightning
much
and
damage?
5 thunder.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And now his turn is over.
Is
Doc.
it?
How much do I have to move to get in melee range of him?
Also,
Actually,
is it not
you know
too
what?
bad?
35.
35 to get. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
I'm gonna use my daily free cast of Fairy Fire on his face.
Okay.
Nice.
Or
Is-
just
Is it a
Fairy
save or is it
fire?
just
That's I think that's. Let me double check. That's
A
a
save.
dex save 14.
You cast
I
a
mean, he
spell
made
and you seem to
18.
sort of light up with this pink glow.
Oh yes.
And he stares. And again, he just looks upset.
Get used to it, bud. And I'm gonna move. You see that kind of top left tree that's a little to his west there? I'm gonna kind of get behind, like put that between me and him.
What's your movement?
40.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I'll be in.
All right.
Every
Is that
attack
a
roll
full
against him
action?
has advantage.
Every
As long as I
attack
maintain
roll.
concentration.
Will, your turn.
Okay.
Which means you don't have to reckless if you don't want to. You already have advantage.
Also,
pretty cool.
you didn't rage, right? So you took the full damage of that attack.
It's magic. It wouldn't matter.
It was magic damage anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have one use of rage left.
Hopefully the only one you need.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
rage.
All right, you're raging. You're upset.
And okay, I want to do something kind of funky here. So I'm going to just grab one of my little oil flasks, which it's like made out of glass or something, right?
Yep. Cork top.
Cool. And with the oil flask hand, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
What?
Roll an attack. I know what your plan is.
And he
Yep.
wants to. Yeah.
22 hits, yeah.
22 hits.
All right. I'll just roll the
Roll
damage.
your regular
That's
damage.
sad. It's 12 damage.
Okay.
And then, assuming it breaks.
All right. So, Grandma roll a d20.
Interesting.
What?
Roll a d20.
Interesting.
Okay.
Will is about to light stuff on fire in close proximity to the grease.
Okay.
He moved. I don't know how big the grease is.
He's still covered in grease.
He's covered in grease.
I know he is,
covered.
but I don't know how far the patch of grease extends
Roll
from where he was.
2d4, Will.
Cool. D4. 4 combined. So a 3 and a 1.
So as you punch him, you're
Perfectly
able to
average.
sort of shift your hand and palm the glass into his chest and get a good solid hit on him, and the glass shatters between your grip and his chest. And there's the oil around him with your rage lights a fire.
Yep, that was the plan.
And he roars in pain. But you can see he is actively upset and there's active burning in his eyes.
Cool. Was that both of my actions?
No,
I mean,
that was one attack.
Cool.
You hit him once.
Awesome.
You are going to take 3 fire damage from being this close to the fire, though.
So 1 fire damage.
Yep.
All right, well, and I'll punch him again.
Okay.
Normal.
Add
this time.
advantage. Add advantage.
16.
16 also
that
hits.
hit? Oh, that's better. 17 damage.
I got 17 damage.
You wail up and punch him a second time, and it hurts him. You can see he sort of you hit him in the shoulder this time, but it looks like it almost dislocates his shoulder, and he's staring at you, breathing heavily. He's not bleeding, not bloodied yet, but he's definitely unhappy. D-Train, your turn.
I'm gonna assume
Okay.
that fire took my bonus action.
Yeah, it took you bonus. Well, no, bonus action was
So
raging.
Well, my bonus action would also then be, 3 damage.
Yeah, that's fair. That would have taken that.
Soup definitely is like, I told you, he's gonna turn you into sushi.
That was the
After that
plan.
punch.
Oh wait, no, sushi's uncooked. Whoops, my bad.
Yeah.
Gonna have a fish fry.
I mean, you can't cook sushi.
It's gonna be a Friday fish fry.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
It's a bit late.
On Sunday.
It's a bit later.
The one doing the frying is doing it on a Saturday. He's not frying in Germany. Shut up.
Is it Saturday yet?
Let's see.
What you gonna do?
It's a good question, man.
D-Train's thinking about it.
I mean, you can make an attack. You have advantage. You probably won't miss this time.
But I'm trying to decide if I want to attack or just insult him more.
Can't you do both?
Insulting is fun.
No. Well,
Just
I
do
can
both
if I
anyways.
unsettle.
Insult
Yeah,
him
okay.
while attacking.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use another bardic inspiration slot to use my unsettling words and tell him, here's the knives that we're gonna use to cut you into sushi, and then I'm gonna use my how far am I from him?
In crossbow distance.
He's thinking the daggers.
25 feet.
Oh, damn it.
You can still throw it, you
not-
just only
you
roll
can-
once. You won't be at advantage. Because you have
You could
advantage, you have
also
disadvantage.
move closer, right?
You could.
Oh, never mind. I changed my insult to I'm gonna shish kebab him now, and then I pull out my crossbow.
Okay.
I assume a 21 hits.
21 does hit.
You would have had advantage. Let him roll for crit.
Yeah, roll again just in case you get that 20.
Yeah. 18
Nope.
also hits.
Nah.
4 damage.
I shoot him in the face for 4 damage.
Let's be honest. You shoot him in the bicep for 4 damage. And he takes it, and he's not happy. He breaks the bolt in half, stares at you as well.
That's just rude. Oh yeah, by the way, which one of these do I have to do again? I always forget which one it is.
What?
Give me a second.
Did he make the save out of the grease with the -2 D-Train put on him?
Yes.
Yes, he made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll 2 of those.
Roll 2 what's? Oh, whatever.
It was
I
only
mean-
supposed to be 1d8.
Well, then you take
Should I
the first
re-roll?
one.
Any movement, D-Train?
Do I need to roll another? Just 1d8? Because I don't know which one of those numbers to take.
Wait, for what?
Because I used unsettling words again.
Oh, just roll the actual D8 itself for that.
I mean, he would have gotten a 2.
Yeah, but I'm letting him roll another D8.
Because
Fair
2
enough.
sucks.
He's being nice.
Being nice.
A little better.
God.
I got the same damn thing as I did as rolling 2.
Well,
How-
yeah, but you didn't get the bonus to get the 6 this time. You just rolled a 6.
Yeah.
All right. Hippo, you're up.
Oh.
Or do you want to
real quick.
move?
I'm gonna go to the tree behind me.
Behind you? Over here?
No. That one.
Oh, okay. Well, my first action was going to be moved to the space directly below that tree.
Sorry, Hippo.
That's fine. We can hang out together.
Share this tree.
And then I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb at this thing.
Okay.
Which damage?
I assume a 21 will hit.
21
Which
hits.
damage
What kind of
type?
damage type?
What were they again?
Fried
have all-
calamari.
I
Fire,
mean,
thunder,
yeah,
cold, lightning, poison.
Acid,
Acid.
cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
yeah. I guess we could cook him some more.
All right.
It's like fireworks so far.
But yeah, I rolled a 21. That definitely hits, right?
Yeah, 21 definitely hits you.
And then 25 damage, but
Jesus.
I also want to add plus 3 force damage on that with my new skill, Power
Christ.
Surge. Yep,
So
plus 3
28.
force damage. Yeah, so it'll be 25 of the fire and then 3 force.
28. Okay. 28
Yep.
total. 25 3. God.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you blast him with this large bowl of fire, and it sort of hits him afterwards with the force, and he's unhappy. And Cal, you can see that he's bleeding, and he's definitely bloody after that hit. He's not in good condition.
Good.
Grandma, your turn.
I tried
Well-
to warn him.
I mean, he's out of the way of the oil now, right? I'm time to light him up.
Wizard cast
He-
fireball.
Light him up. Up.
How far away is he from the stuff that we don't want to destroy?
10 feet.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Just like center it behind me or something.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Send it like right around here, and boom.
Mm-hmm.
Torch a couple of trees.
Yeah.
Torch a couple trees, light Calendar on fire. It's fine.
I'm resisting.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I mean, do you really want to be resisting, or should I sculpt it? Can I just say that?
I can resist it.
So do you want me
Sculpting goes
to not
without saying.
sculpt it around? Nah,
Sculpt it,
man.
please.
If he wants to, I can do it that way.
You have no idea what I want. All right, this is your turn.
All right.
If Kaldar secretly wants to take the explosion and not be hurt from it, that's his prerogative. But you don't know that.
I don't know that, but I know that you caused an explosion right in
Mhm.
front of it and took the winning from it. So I'm like, huh. Do you want to test
Explosion
how
buddies.
I've already eaten a fireball from a lich.
much- Yes.
You did. You're right.
And
You want to eat a fireball from a wizard instead of a lich and compare?
you can do what you want. You want me to eat this fireball, so be it.
I mean, if there would be a way to just, sculpt it in a way so that it doesn't cover you completely.
But just saying, if you do hit me, I have a plan of what I want to do.
Burn.
All right.
Especially if I don't take much damage, that is.
Oh yeah, so I have to roll damage, Grandma.
I mean, you need to. Yeah.
No, I'm rolling a dodge. It was it 16? No, it's 8. No, it's 24.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's -6 on your roll, so
Yeah, I was about to say it's also a -6. So
Yeah.
Uh,
So
22
roll damage.
then.
Do I also roll the
35.
dodge this?
Jeez.
Okay.
You also want to roll the dodge.
Okay. What is it?
16.
Dex save.
16.
Do I see
16
it?
dex.
No, it just over peers.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
So I'm going to assume, for the sake of Will, that you just sculpted this.
I mean, I sculpted it a bit. I wanted to do like in my head, I wanted to try and test how much he can withhold explosions. So I wanted to
Do that
sculpt
one or
it
not
not.
on that.
That's
It
going to
doesn't
kill
matter.
him.
That's
Yeah, that will kill him.
but if I
Wait.
just sculpt it in a way that it just hits like one part of his body and not all of
Through
it,
Will's resistance to fire.
it was just supposed to sculpting. Like if
Like
you
I get that he
sculpt a
nat one
spell,
the
you
dex
base.
save, but
So the nat 1's going to make the difference. That's the catch.
Oh.
Man, it'd be cool if I had advantage of that, but no. Well,
All right, then I guess I'll go with the sculpt if you say so.
Yeah, because nat 1, I will do different things for nat. Nat 1's always a fail. So like that's going to be
Okay.
why?
spell dodge. A nat 1 is worse.
So
So
even
you're
with
saying if I-
resistance, he would have died. Cool.
yeah, you would have taken double
dead
damage.
or saves.
What?
I said dead or enter saves.
I
How
mean,
much-
the damage that Grandma rolled
I'm at
is not enough to knock him
47
to 0.
Oh, is it not?
I'm
Then
at
he would have
47.
taken. He would have taken. So nat 1 is he dodged into the fireball,
Cool.
Yeah.
and he takes double damage.
Wait,
Mm.
what?
Oh, so he would have taken 70 damage.
70
Yeah.
would kill him.
Yeah,
70
Oh, with
resistant
the
to
resistance.
fire.
half of 70.
So you would
It's
take
just
the
normal
35.
damage.
35.
Yeah,
still
I mean,
resistance.
a great amount of pain, but still living. And probably really angry at the wizard.
You probably
wouldn't
want to
be angry at the
this.
wizard after everything's done. Okay, so fireball,
Please
and
don't.
you just
Uh-huh.
erupt around in this creature, and you burn him, and you can hear him wheezing, and he's standing. Looks like he's struggling to stand. And there's blood coming from his tentacle. One of his tentacles on his face is ripped off, and he's staring at you, breathing heavily.
Menacingly.
Mm. He's still upset. He's still breathing, though. No,
I told you.
I won't die this way. I refuse. And you can see sort of this magical water flowing around him. Will do a strength save.
Okay. I'm
Well,
raging,
does
so
he
I have
see
advantage,
that?
actually.
Yep.
Well, that was worse, so 19.
19's still pretty good.
And the seeing thing is only on deck saves.
I was seeing
so
for Dex.
you feel this water push him against you, Will, as it sort of raises around. It does push you back only 5 feet.
Cute.
God, as that dude, I would be very upset seeing the barbarian. It's like
Everything
push,
he's done has
and
just
then he's
not
like,
worked.
Except for the fact that I'm over there on my ass.
yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
definitely had
Yeah.
fun with Legend.
At this point, you see him roar, and the water sort of crashes around him in these
What?
almost orbs. And you can see him almost rejuvenating, his wounds closing. And he looks like he's
This guy
becoming
got a
strong.
phase 2.
He lets out a primal roar, and he starts shouting in another language that you don't recognize fully, but your best guess is Abyssal.
No. Damn
Our
it,
abyssal
Sassy.
speaker is not present.
The Abyssal speaker's not present.
I mean, what is Nasir doing? Staring at the necklace and being like, I'll be right with you guys.
Basically, she's painting a pretty picture. Legend, it's your turn.
Alright, I spend 15 movement to stand on my feet.
Yes, you do. Pardon.
Yep.
And as a player, I contemplate whether or not these orbs are resistant to ice, but as Arcalcos, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife.
Fair enough.
It's centered on the dude
Okay.
with 2d6 cold damage coming to it and anything around it. That's damage. I didn't click roll to attack. That's a 5. I have advantage because of fairy fire. We go again. That'll hit.
23
Will it?
should definitely hit.
23
Oh,
does hit,
I
yes.
saw the 11 first.
So roll
Alright,
damage
so
and
I
then roll
clicked the
d6.
1d10.
Okay.
That's an 8. I'm keeping that.
Okay, so eight's the knife damage.
Yes, and then 2d6 cold to it and the orbs.
Okay.
For 3, plus my alchemist,
Hey.
alchemical savant buff to get it to 6.
Okay. So
Back
you
the music's freaking out.
send this ice knife
Ah,
towards him,
yeah.
and it pierces him in the back shoulder, and then explodes on him, hitting all these magical orbs around him, and you can see them sort of shift a little bit and freeze up just slightly. He doesn't look happy, but the orbs seem to shift and become weaker, to the best of your knowledge.
He's changing the numbers on those. Okay.
They did
Yes,
happen to
from
go from
5 to
5 to
4.
4. Alright, I have a bonus action. I am going to drink an experimental elixir.
Alright, I'm
D10, D4.
No, I'm actually going to change the way I do it because I don't like the 2 dice.
Okay.
Roll a d8, and the number's going to change to a d10 next week, or in 2 weeks. I have to reorganize the list.
Roll D8. It's a 1.
You drink the elixir, and your stomach rumbles. And it feels similar to when you breathe fire. And you sort of get a little bit excited, because breathing fire is sort of cool, and you enjoy doing it. And you open your mouth to let the fire out, and it rumbles, your stomach rumbles again. And you let out a long, drawn-out fart.
I did roll a 1.
You did roll a 1.
It's not a D20 though.
You have, for the next minute, you have disadvantage on stealth.
Okay.
You're right.
Also, you have
Am I gonna roll 3 dice on stealth and take the worst? Because I already have stealth disadvantage.
This is fair. Additional to that, any creature within 5 feet of you, including has disadvantage on attack rolls.
You
Yo,
just
get in
smell
there.
that.
Get
That's
in
like
there, let's
actually good for
stand next
combat.
to it.
I could not hear you. Did you say that included me?
No, not including you. 'Cause
Okay.
you know you farted, but you sort of you're used to smelling your own scent.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goblin
that's
step.
interesting.
God. Oh God.
Would you like to move?
Would you like to move next
I
to him?
have 33 health, and this thing doesn't like me. I'm gonna go touch that tree northeast of me.
Okay.
I think this thing hates everyone here about the same.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I don't think it's running a list of who it hates most. I think it just hates everyone.
I think it might hate me the most currently.
Actually, yeah.
A little bit.
Alright, so we
Maybe.
had 2 people set it on fire. D-Train's just insulting it over and over
Fairy
again.
fire? Does that count as fire?
And I took his dragon away.
2.5 people have set it on fire.
I mean, I set it on fire twice.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean 2.5? Wizard
Fairy
cast
fire is,
fireball. Hippo used fire bolt.
I forgot about Hippo, so it's 3.5.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Oh, hi.
You
What
got
is
a friend
up?
there.
Is the wait
What?
the orb
Holy
moved or
movement.
the bag moved?
These are the orbs.
The
Oh,
orb
Okay.
move, does he not trigger an op attack?
No.
Oh Jesus Christ.
No?
No.
They're teleporting?
They're made of they're just sort of shifting really quickly. Um. Well, Will, do you? So the first orb seems to move straight through you, Kaladar.
Uh-huh.
As it moves just past you towards Grandma. They move very quickly though, so you don't really get a chance to swing at them.
Okay. Well, is it my turn?
Not yet. Um,
Okay.
Legend
assume
takes
they're
6
attacking.
cold damage.
Ooh. What
Doc,
goes around comes around.
take 5 cold damage. Grandma take 5 cold damage.
Yeah, I
Just-
keep fair fire.
And D-Train take 5 cold damage.
Gosh darn it! I was behind a tree. How'd it find me?
It just sent straight towards you. And he's going to advance on you, Will, and take a swing.
Okay.
He's going to swing at you with his
Save me.
tentacles.
Save me the trouble of walking 5 feet. Like I'm gonna get hit, so like, what? Or does he miss?
He's going to, with his first tentacle smack, he's going to hit you for 25 damage.
God damn!
What kind?
Thunder.
Okay. Full marks.
Do a strength save.
I'm raging. 19. I hope that's good enough.
And it
No, he
knocks you
just
back
knocked you
5
back
feet.
again.
He swings a second time, and you feel like if the second one had hit you, you might have just died.
Yeah, I'm at 22.
And Doc, it's your turn.
Oh, missed.
Okay.
Good.
I'm seeing this, right? I'm seeing Kaldar not really in good sorts for the second fight in a row. I'm gonna get between the two of them and smack the dude.
Okay.
If I can get on the right page, that'd be nice. That is, I forgot to roll an advantage. That's a little better. It's a 19.
19 hits.
And I'm gonna drop a smite on top of this one as well.
Okay.
So that's 9 slashing and 11 radiant.
Excuse me.
20 damage.
And you strike him, and it does not. It hits him in the cut, but then the radiant damage afterwards seems to just enrage him even further.
Okay, good. I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Which I forgot to roll an advantage. Stop it. 22.
Yeah, you hit him.
And once more with this one. I do have slots for that, right? Yeah, I'm good. I can do it. It's 8 slashing and 6 radiant. So 34 damage total between both those.
14 that time. I'm not sure what
That's
that
the second time Grandma has just decided that he's going to play the 3/4 music from Super Paper Mario.
Oh. I still have that as.
And as you strike him the
Sending.
second time, you can see him weakening. His strength is definitely waning.
Good. I'm. Yeah, no, I think that'll be my turn. I don't really have a bonus action I want to use.
Kaladar, your turn.
Okay. So he's close.
Yes, he is.
Step 1, he takes 3 damage.
Does Doc also take the 3 damage?
How close is Doc?
Close.
I am
On top
between
of
you
you.
Oh,
and him.
Doc is on top of me.
I can take 3 fire damage. It's fine.
Yeah, just take 3 damage. And I guess I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay. Still have advantage.
That 20 hits.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Roll your damage.
How do you
Yeah, I
want
don't
to do this?
remember
do
how
want to
you do
this? How do want to
crits.
do this?
All right.
It
so
says 20, but
all right. So the
8,
first you roll
12,
8 plus
22.
6 plus 6, so you're at 26. You're at 28 damage.
how does the rage modifier work with crits?
Doesn't do a difference. You still get the +2.
Okay. So it's 30 damage.
No, it's 28.
Oh, you already
So
included
it's
it.
8 was the first 2 dice you rolled, plus 6 for your modifier. So that's 14. Plus you get a 6 for each of the d6s you rolled. So 26
Okay,
plus 2, 28.
I get it now. Okay, so yeah, 28 damage to his face.
And you wail up, and you catch him right in the face, and you hear a crack, and you pull back, and his nose is bleeding, and it's this murky bluish blood.
Okay,
Second attack.
cool. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's see another crit. Just that'd be real cool. Now that misses.
3 at advantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
That is a
You
high
and
number.
you feel so good after this first
advantage.
one. You just sort of swing wildly, almost like confidently, and I don't know if he's more aware, or if he's just prepared, or if he's still stunned from the first one, but you just miss.
And if I, run away like a little baby man, I take opportunity attack, right?
There will be an opportunity attack, yes.
I don't know if you moving away will actually help you, or just staying there.
Yeah, God. And it uses an action or something to drink a health potion, right?
Bonus action, drink a health potion, but you've already used your bonus action.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Just
D-Train
Don't
will get
die.
his turn to cast Healing Word level 2 to keep you off your
I'll-
deathbed.
Yeah,
Should I
I'll
do
just,
2 or 3?
So will you.
I'll chill and
I'm
just.
pretty sure that 2 keeps him off his deathbed, and 3 does not get him to a point where he can take 2 hits.
If he hits me again. Yeah.
D-Train, it's your turn.
Alright.
Good time to make a decision.
Also, Will, as long as I'm within 10 feet of you, you get +3 to all saving throws.
That's pretty cool.
Alright. Bonus action, healing word, level 2. I'm out of level 2. No, I'll do 3 because I would be out of 2 slots. Well, wait, hold on. Let me see. No, I'll do 2 because I don't need anything in 2. Wait, I might. Crap.
Do the 3 then.
I'll do 3.
Okay.
Spreading out the slots.
Mark my slots off for those 2 smites.
God damn it.
9.
Oh, that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
That is very sad.
That's
of
not
course, when I-
significantly lower than average.
What?
Average is 10 or something.
Okay.
10 and a
get
half.
9 health.
I get healed 9.
Yeah.
You get healed 9.
Okay.
Was that a bonus action or was that a regular action?
Yeah, that's all my healing words are bonus. I have a funny idea, but I don't know if that would work.
What is it?
I want to try using Dispel Magic on him.
You think it would break control to orbs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a d20.
I'm working on it. Well, that's all of my 3 slots now. $18.
You cast it, and you can see the magic again seem to drain, and you see the orbs weakening, and they all sort of splash down to nothingness.
Yeah.
And you're really screwing this guy up, man.
He's
This is
really
what happens in
unhappy with
D&D
you.
when your dice refuse to be bad.
Yeah. Your dice are actually good.
Oh man. And I
He is
guess
most
that-
likely unhappy with you.
I know he's really gonna fuck me up eventually. If he gets past those two, I'm dead.
Man.
All right, that's my turn.
Hippo, your turn.
Well, I mean, now that these things aren't here, I'm not sure what I want to
You're
do
welcome,
here.
Hippo.
I mean,
I had to protect the squishies.
at this point, isn't the dumb barbarian the squishy?
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
he really is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh God.
Man, you full healed on that short rest, didn't you?
Almost.
Oh, okay. Almost.
I was just still down
mean-
like 20.
I think,
Hit him with another orb, I guess.
yeah, I think we might just do another chromatic orb.
All right.
This one. 17?
At advantage.
It's
No,
advantage.
I didn't do advantage. 23.
All right. Also roll a D100, Hippo.
D100. I'll remember where those are in a second.
Bottom left-hand corner.
No, I meant which one on the
Like
left.
the third from the top, it shows 2 dice.
65.
So you pull out your diamond and you focus on it and you send the magic through it for the orb, and you feel the diamond shake in your hand. But the orb comes out and blasts him. What type of damage did you do?
Fire.
All right. Roll the damage.
Okay. 26.
Damn.
Hippo is
I mean-
just rolling really hard with those chromatic orbs. Jeez.
Right?
And
That's not very far above average.
you strike him.
It's. I
With the orb.
mean, it is. Like, Jesus, what kind of chromatic orb are you using? Is it level 3 chromatic orb?
Yeah, that's a 3.
You're upcasting them. Jesus.
Yeah, 5d8.
Yeah, I didn't realize you upcasted 2 chromatic orbs.
Go on, Controlius.
So the orb strikes him, and you can see him quiver and shake as he burns, and he coughs, and looks at you, and he's wavering. No, I'm too powerful for you.
How do you want to do this?
Um,
Are you sure about that?
Doc and Will do a dexterity save. Yes, you can see it.
Okay.
You get a +3, remember?
That's a nat 20.
I got 10.
I also love how both of them would have gotten the same thing if it wasn't an advantage. 20 and oh no, he doesn't have +5. Wait, didn't you get like a +3 on your thing? So you have like 20.
No, my +5 includes the +3 because
so,
it's
Okay.
my feat that's adding that +3.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
this.
But it means that the barbarian does just very gracefully with like a 25.
So you see him flailing his tentacles, Kaldar, and you're able to dodge them, and you almost sense what's coming next. You dodge out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Xenia is not so lucky. The tentacles strike you quickly, and you're unprepared for the power coming out of his shout, the thunder coming afterwards. You're
Oh.
taking 21 bludgeoning damage
God damn.
and 10 thunder damage.
Okay, I'm as squishy as a barbarian now.
Just her, right? Or
Just her.
just
You
the
dodged all
Mary?
of it.
Well, you said that
Awesome.
was 31 total. Okay.
And he collapses down.
I still passed the save with that. Okay, cool. Was he prone or is he dead?
He's on the ground, breathing, wheezing hard, coughing, and he looks at you.
Punch him, step on his face, pound him into the dirt.
You hear him say, "No, I'm too powerful. I should be able to kill you. Bring honor to Lord Rexiel." And you start to notice these other figures coming out of the water around you.
Bruh.
And they're slow at first, but more appear. And the final one comes out and advances towards the fallen priest and looks at all of you. And he's calm, uneasily calm. And he looks at it, turns, and he doesn't have the tentacles coming off his face. He just has almost a blank face. But his eyes are very watery and clear.
They all look, well, never mind.
They all look very similar. This one, though, his eyes are very much look like the dragon's eyes when the dragon was under control, almost filled with water. And when he opens his mouth, his voice booms, and it is so loud. Kaladar and Xenia, you feel almost quaking from almost how loud it is, how thunderous it is. And it starts off in abyssal, the best you can tell. And then there's a pause. And he starts again. I am the voice of the Lord of the risen deep. This one does not speak for me. Your death will not be as quick as he wished. I shall take my time in crushing your small amoeboid home. I shall break the walls and the ground your cities sit on, and flood them all. But it is not yet time for your kind's demise.
Could you not?
I shall, because it is who I am. I am
Like,
the breaker of all, and I shall break everything. At this point, you see
you
him
could
raise his
not.
foot, and he stomps in the head of the one who's laying on the ground.
But I was gonna do that.
Fatality.
At this point, they all shift back towards the water, and the one who spoke with you, this voice, turns back to you and speaks in Abyssal once more before saying, I have spoken, for I am the breaker of everything.
Hey, yo,
And they all
Hippo.
sort of
Don't
vanish
you
into the
have
water.
understand languages?
Do what?
I mean, I'd have to cast it.
Fair enough.
Just a
Yeah.
common, though. Don't need that.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was a lot said in Abyssal and then some things said in Common.
Yes.
I mean, doesn't
So Nasir was able to pick up some of what was said.
I mean,
And
yes, but doesn't like
Hey,
E-Train also
action.
have like universal speech as an action? So he could
But
give all of
that
us
on-
that.
That only works for me. It
That's-
it,
But
it
And
you would
says
understand it and you could
as an
translate
action,
for us.
choose 3 creatures. Chosen creatures
that
can
can
magically
understand
understand
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
me,
Oh.
not yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he speaks in tongues.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Nasir is able to say that what he said at the beginning in Abyssal is the same as what he was saying in Common. It looks like he started in Abyssal and realized that you didn't understand what the hell was going on and repeated it in Common. But the last part, it was, she heard it, but she couldn't fully understand it. And it looks like it was reference to something that, the word in Abyssal wasn't the one that she knows. Which was strange, because she does know the language. Um, but at this point, you're able to collect the weed and the sack, and start heading back to town.
I feel bad. I ruined that dude's whole career.
I mean, you also ruined my career. You dispelled the orbs as well before I could scan them. Literally right before my turn.
I mean, he also got rid of the dragon before you could
Yes,
scan them.
he's
I'm-
got rid of both things I wanted to scan.
I'm sorry.
So what?
The
They all
roles were
jumped
too
back in the water?
All
Yeah, they
of
all left.
the priests just disappeared back into the water.
I just. I was just trying. I didn't think I was actually gonna roll big tonight.
I mean, you dispelled stuff,
I
which
did.
is definitely a thing you did.
So as you sort of limp back into town, I'm assuming y'all are heading towards the alchemist at this point.
They can do what they want. I am
Alchemist
not
or
going back to
rest?
the inn before the alchemist.
I'm going to turn in the thing to the magic lady.
Okay, so we will get to
Oh.
that one. I'll get to the alchemist first.
I'm
Very good.
definitely
In that
following
case-
to the alchemist. I want to see this.
Oh,
Alright.
baby.
So, as your group, I'm going to keep you as a group for this, just to make my life easier. As your group gets back to the alchemist, you walk in and it's empty, but there's smoke in the room. But you see Vivian hiding behind a pot, brewing, messing with something. And she looks up and there's another big blast of smoke. And she looks at you and goes, "Ah, I'm helping Lilac. I'm trying to see what I can do to make this potion work." And there's another explosion of a dark cloud of smoke. He goes, "I don't know if I'm doing it well, though."
Keep at it. You'll get there.
And she gives a toothy smile and goes back into almost diving into the pot. You see Lilac floating out, and he gives a side eye towards the pot, and comes up to you. "I'm having her try and make dinner. Don't eat
Oh
it though."
God.
And he looks at you all and
Understood.
What are you making?
he puts his claw up to the end of his snout. And he goes, "She doesn't know."
Do you know what she's making?
And he glances over his winged shoulder and looks back and goes, "Not anymore."
Not anymore.
I have a weird craving for seafood again.
By the way, I do believe you ordered a sack and some weed.
And he looks and he claps his claws together and quickly says, "Ooh, I'm surprised you made it." And looks,
It wasn't fun, but we got there.
glances at all of you. He's like, "I guess your battered attire and personas," and looks at the barbarian, him. "Yeah, I guess that's about what I expected."
Um,
And he
yeah.
points towards a large table, a large ornate table. "Put the sack over there." He walks over and pulls out, tells Vivian, she pulls out a small pot. You've already paid for the ingredients, right, Legend?
I
I'm gonna assume so.
I don't remember. I feel like I didn't.
You feel like you didn't?
I don't think he needed to.
I think the
Pay.
agreement was that after I came back with the ingredients, I would pay then because I had no reason to pay him up front.
Fair enough. So I think the agreement was 12 gold.
Like I can check the VOD at a point.
That's
12 or
Uh,
20. I
If it's
definitely
12, I'll
remember
mark
something
12
with
off,
it
and at the end
food.
of the session, I'll go check the VOD.
okay. It's been a while, and that's one of the things I didn't write down. So he begins to help you make the ingredient. Roll a intelligence check at advantage, and then if you fail, you're gonna roll it another 2 times.
That's a nat 20.
You did not fail.
If I'm using alchemist supplies for this, I believe I get to double my proficiency bonus, but like the 26 is just a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, thunk. So you begin to work on it, and you were able to make this potion very well. And as advertised, as the potion bubbles, you start to see this gloop. It thickens on the bottom, and it begins to separate. And the top is this, looks very much like the tea you drank, while the bottom begins to shift and become syrup-like. And you remove it off of the heat after it's been boiling for a period of time, and strain it so one section has this syrupy substance, and the other one has this pretty tea, this nice tea-like uh, liquid. And you can see Lilac's eyes sparkling at this liquid. He begins to bottle it quickly. And then he takes a flask and fills it with the syrupy substance. And surprisingly enough, it fills most of the flask. And he hands you the flask and says, "This isn't going to be pleasant, but this is what you should drink."
Understood.
And he pauses and looks at the rest. And you brought more of the red weed than you needed to, than you used. And he looks and he goes, "I'll make a deal with you. Another deal. Beyond our original one. How about this? I'll help you make more, so you can have more uses of this potion. And you can keep both halves. But I get both halves. We'll make the total for everything. My assistance in making this potion to fix you back to the way you were, and your future potions. We'll say 20 gold. I'll brew you 5 of them for you to take with you, and then anytime you're back in town, I'll give you 5. I'll give you another 5 for 20, or 5 gold apiece."
I will keep this offer in mind, but I do not require them at this time.
No, it's all right. And are you drinking the syrup now?
So, as a player, I've
Mhm.
been thinking
How-
about this for a while.
Yep.
With my plot device running around trying to find me, delaying my retransformation could be used as an evasive maneuver, and it makes an amount of sense, but I feel like you're just not going to have that make a difference, so I'm probably just going to drink it now.
Okay. So
He did see through it already.
yeah,
So,
he's
I
already
want-
noticed through. So as a DM, he's already noticed through it already. He's aware you changed. He will be aware you changed again.
Yeah, so it does not matter.
That's
I
also
am
the
drinking
additional
it now.
purpose of having the polymorph potions, is so you can have this additional benefit in the future as well.
So
Yeah, I'm drinking the
probably is-
first batch now.
Okay.
I wanted to ask about polymorph potion. How exactly is like the shape determined of the polymorph potion?
Are
Like,
you
do you
asking as a
choose that?
no? It's
It's just
semi-random.
random.
Yeah, it's semi-random.
Okay.
It's based on who drinks it, of what they get changed
Based on
into.
who?
We
But-
also
Yeah.
brewed the batch and it made 2 different parts of the potion, and he's
Yeah.
giving me the part that reverts me to normal.
It's the part that reverses the polymorph.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I was talking about the polymorph potion, the other part.
So it is dependent on who drinks it. There are
Okay.
some who, because of their affinities for potions, maybe will transform into multiple types of creatures.
Okay.
Doing this for
You
fun.
sure you don't want to take that deal yet?
I'm dirt poor at not investing 20 gold into some low tier shenaniganry right now.
You
It's
say
not
it's low tier.
It's definitely not low tier.
Yeah, that definitely seems very good.
I don't know these things. I don't want to spend money on something I'm not familiar with.
Well, I feel like maybe one of the rest of us might want to spend it.
And
Feel free.
Lilac's looking like, any takers?
Can I get them for 10?
There goes.
You can get
DJ
2 for
with his
10.
haggling.
He
No,
looks at you.
No,
as,
I want.
You're less interesting to me than the robot who's a goblin.
Yeah, I don't need them technically. So you want to do it for 10?
Roll persuasion.
God damn it.
That is a great roll.
That's a nat one.
And he looks at you and goes, I'll make you a deal. You want to pay 10? I'm good with that. I'll give you one for 10.
I don't need them.
One day this party will learn.
Learn what?
So,
Hey,
Dietrich, remember how I was talking about law of averages?
Uh-huh.
You rolled too many nat 20s today. You were overdue.
Uh-huh.
He looks back at you, Orcalcus, and goes, before you drink it, you interest me. You're not of this world.
What tipped you off?
And he looks at your arm that looks like it's made of wood, and the rest of it looks like it's made of metal. It's like, I haven't seen you in your regular form. But the way you speak, and the... And again, he's looking at your two arms. Appearance of your body. No, I've seen too much. You pay the same 12 that we discussed previously. You drink that. You take these 5 polymorph potions. The next time you're in town, you tell me what you transform into when you drink them.
You
Who
drive a
transformed?
hard bargain, good sir. I'll take it.
Okay, so the cost is 12. We don't have to do any research. And as you drink the syrup at this point, it's slimy as it goes down your throat.
Wow.
Do what?
I just made a noise saying I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said what. And it coats your insides, and it seems to almost seep in, and you can feel it sort of sticky, oily, stretching, and you can hear cracks as you sort of squeeze your body, and then you sort of waver. You stand up, and you feel lightheaded. You touch your metal face, and look down, and there's your two arms, one metal, one wood. You're back to normal.
Took me long enough.
He's back.
I start singing Dora Explorers. We did it. We did it. We did
I
it.
walk
We
out of
did
the
it.
alchemist.
Hooray! Yeah, we did it.
I give him a quick once over to see if he's like still exactly how Trixie and I repaired him to be.
So you do notice on his left arm, his wooden arm, it appears there's moss that has grown. There's a verdant shade to parts of it.
Oh no.
That's lovely.
I hold up my left arm. I look at it. I look up at Xenia. I look back down at my arm. Green.
Xenia giggles.
Again.
As you start walking back towards the broken ass, you are met in the streets by the black-robed woman. As she approaches you, Narcia pulls out the brooch, and she looks at you a bit surprised and also very excited. You killed him. You defeated him.
With some effort.
Wow. Wait, are you with us?
There's a long story here, but yeah, here's your thingy. What do we get for it? Also, does she just not comment on how the goblin is gone and there's a robot now?
So she has noticed at this point Narcia with the brooch, and she begins to look at the rest of the party. And goes, I thought you had a small one with you, a goblin. Did he?
I raise my hand and say nothing.
She does a double take. All right.
I hold both my arms towards him and like, here he is.
I've seen enough magic in my day. I won't question how that happened. I do owe
Drinking
you.
tea is bad.
Did you meet the hag witch in the forest?
Yep.
Don't want to talk about it.
Meat and beheaded.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're safe because that could have been much worse.
You're right.
Mm.
I did promise to give you something for this. And she pulls out a bag of gold. This is for you. It is 1,400 gold.
Oh boy.
Everyone gets 20.
Dang. Guess what?
Oh, I'm
What?
sorry.
Arrow.
I'm sorry.
We
It's
should split the
140
loot
gold.
evenly, dude.
140 gold. So everyone gets 20.
No.
Sorry.
Add the 0 back.
No.
Add 0 back,
The
man.
plan was always that much, but and she goes, I greatly appreciate it. And she looks at the bird. This was my grandfather at one point. Something.
The lich or the
Hold,
necklace?
hey, double take. Grandfather or grandfathers or both? Like, did it
What?
belong to her grandfather, or was the lich the grandfather?
He goes, Lich. He was just someone revived him as a skeleton. And she puts her hand in front of her mouth. Oh my. I guess he was the one. And that explains where the rest of my family went.
Yeah, we found his filly. It's broken now.
And she has a look of understanding, surprise. I greatly appreciate it. We will send word to our master, Miss Medea.
Oh.
She will be greatly pleased by the destruction of the phylactery. But again, I think. And she clasps the brooch towards her chest. And she's definitely saddened by the understanding of what she's learned. But she starts to go on her way.
Okay.
As y'all continue to the Broken Ass, it is more lively than it was last time. There are a number of other adventuring groups, and a couple people seem to be messing with one guy in the corner. He's wearing bright red armor, and he's got a table almost like he's trying to recruit people. And you see a sign, Knights of the Red Armor.
God, it's the dude again, isn't it?
No, it's someone entirely different.
Okay.
This guy is
at
taller.
First I thought it was the dude who wanted to be an adventurer.
Dog Dimmadome, owner of the
he's like,
Dimmadome.
he's like, oh, I'm gonna try a new name now. Recruiting for something else.
He's wearing they are in full armor, but the armor is bright red. And he's got this symbol on his chest of the
Oh
armor
God.
that looks like an upside down capital A.
So a V.
But with a line.
With a line. But the line's also sort of V-shaped. And it's gold.
Well, you're describing the Volkswagen logo.
I'm describing.
Yes.
And as he's sitting there, he goes. You can hear what some of the other adventurers are saying. He is advising that they are his party, his group is a security team. They always want to make sure they're on the scene first to protect people. And you hear jokes such as, "Where's the rest of the team? Why don't they ever make it? Why are you always here proving how dangerous things are?" And people are having just a good laugh about it.
He reminds me of Bennett.
What would you like to do at this point? You want to just eat dinner and rest?
I want some seafood.
And they begin to cook you food. And they begin to smell, like, you do smell because of the swamp, and people are starting to shift the seats away from you. But no one's being openly brash about it. A lot of the parties are having too much fun just drinking. And it's, for as loud as it is in the bar, it's a nice, relaxing night that you haven't had a chance to have in a while.
So since I don't have to eat being a robot,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go talk to the blacksmith and be like, "It's me, I'm normal again."
Okay. And as you start getting there,
I would go, but I'm hungry. No.
roll a d20 legend.
This concerns me more than usual. I don't like it.
Time
This
to
is
get the
16.
D20 if the assassin shows up. Or the bounty hunter shows up.
Oh, did you roll?
That's a 16.
That's a 16. Roll perception.
Uh-oh.
14.
Okay. So as you're walking towards the blacksmith, you're in good mood. You're finally back to being a warforged. You're no longer green, very honestly, and you're in
So.
high spirits. And the roads are packed, they're crowded, but you feel like something's following you. You sort of pause and look back. You don't see anything, but you just have that sense that something's following you. You're able to get to the blacksmith relatively well enough. The two primary blacksmiths are out, and from the best you can tell, and it looks like Thorgold's there. He goes, "Hey, what can I help you with, Robit?"
You remember the goblin that was here about a day ago?
We don't get many goblins. Yeah, the little one was with that strange adventuring party. Bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, I'm him.
I mean, they're wonderful people. Except the hippo thing that is called hippo and is a GIF or a GIF or whatever it's called. Yeah, great things. What do you want?
I was coming to see what's his name? Erdron?
Urchin.
Also, do you still have that shield legend? So
Yes,
that you
yes, I
can
do.
show.
You show
Also,
the
is that
Geodagus.
still a goblin face? Or is that the other face
He
immediately?
hasn't taken an action to change the face, so it's still a goblin face.
So it's the goblin shit. Okay.
That was blank.
He
No,
took an action
he
at one point to make
changed
it a
it
goblin
once.
face.
Ah,
No,
okay.
he did make it a blank face because it was D-Train at one point. So no, it's
But
blank.
I
Yes,
picked it up and you said it turned back.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's currently a goblin face, but you lift up and show it to him. He goes, "Oh." And looks between you and the shield and goes, "I will take."
Remember how I said it was a long story? The
You
story
did.
hasn't gotten any shorter.
No, it hasn't. He looks at the goblin, looks at you. He's like, and you hear him mumble in his mouth. I hope we didn't kill that goblin. Goblin was nice. And he begins back to his work. Are you heading back to the broken ass?
You said that the other two were not present, so I guess yes.
Okay. Once again, as you're moving, you feel like you're being followed. But again, you just can't notice it. Back at the broken ass, while our Calcos is gone, it's again you're eating dinner. You're finally getting to relax, even this noisy atmosphere. And a large and Grandma, Trixie, you notice a large warforged walk through the door, and it's larger and bulkier than the one that's than Arcalcos, the only other one you've noticed, and it catches your eye because it's a robot. Robots.
Yes.
And you start seeing it. It walks, and everyone starts to notice it walks directly up to your table, and it just lingers there for a little bit, and stares directly at Trixie.
Oh. Hi.
Can we help you?
It turns, looks slowly all of you. Beep. I have come to speak to enter name here Trixie, and you hear a deep voice that's not the robots. Trixie Lucksmith. And the voice is deep and gravelly.
What?
That was the name.
George?
Is there a. And you hear the voice again. Trixie Lucksmith. Here.
Uh. Do I recognize that voice as George's voice?
No, no, this is a much more gravelly voice. It's not
Okay.
one you recognize. George is the wizard, right?
George is like the uh
You're
the
guy.
leader of the academy.
Yeah, no, it's not George.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a like fly hover in his face and say, "Tell us who's asking."
And it just sort of continues to stare at the table and raises up and he goes, the requester is beep, enter name here, beep, and it says something and you don't recognize the language.
None of us do.
None of you do. I've looked this one up.
Can I use comprehend language so we understand this?
Yes. Give me a moment to
Okay.
find the name because I've got you fucking at that spell.
It's like, yeah, I checked. None of you know this.
I forgot about the
was
fucking
like,
spell.
hold up.
I'm just
Wait a
like, I've
minute.
got some spell slots left. I'm gonna do this.
Me and Hippo always ruining plans.
You really are.
Dude, he planned to have us fight that thing with the dragon, and it almost dropped me and Kaladar.
Okay. I'm good.
You're welcome.
Thank
I think
you.
we all dropped our guards a fair bit after we realized we weren't gonna have to deal with a dragon.
No.
Yeah.
No. The second
Little
it
bit.
hit you for like 20 thunder, I'm like,
I
That's
dropped
not
my
gonna
guard
be
because we didn't
fun.
have to fight the dragon. Then I was knocked on my ass after taking 29 or something.
And then you were cautious again.
You said
Like,
bludgeoning first, so I was like, safe, fine. Nope.
it's supposed to be thunder. I forgot. I was saying bludgeoning incorrectly. All right. So as it repeats itself a second time, you hear in Dwarvish, from the best you can tell.
Wait, I have Dwarvish.
Oh well, fuck. Then yes, you
I
understood it.
checked. Forgot grandma's not native race. Never mind. Ignore that part.
Yeah,
It's
no.
Gnomish and
I'm just gonna
Dwarvish.
shut
It's
up.
my bonus language.
I forgot. I missed that you had Dwarvish. I assumed that you just had Gnomish in common, and I didn't check you.
Nope.
Okay. No. Yeah, it speaks Dwarvish, and you understood it.
Well, then I'm gonna, cancel that
Yeah,
spell.
you don't need the spell. Sorry, that's on me. In Dwarvish, it says the Master Builder.
The Master Builder.
Steve?
Lego movie. Steve. I like how we
What
went
is
two
that,
different
Steve?
directions with that.
I mean, I am intrigued.
Are you saying that you are Trixie?
So what was it he had? He had a message for.
He wanted to
Me.
speak with insert name here, Trixie Locksmith.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And the robot.
I mean, a dwarvish man, dwarvish creator, mass creator, whatever, wants to speak to me. Sure.
And the robot turns to you and nods, and takes a hammer out from from a massive hammer off its back. He goes. He goes. The message for beep insert name here, Trixie Lucksmith. Beep is as follows. And then it beeps again, and this part is in Dwarvish. I found what your parents were trying to build. It's mine now. If you want to find it, I'll leave you clues to the west. Don't worry, little one. You can have back what your parents took from me. And then it raises the hammer and smashes the table. And just one hit in the center, the table sort of
That's
collapses.
my food.
And then the robot,
Oh, you're eating that.
the Warforged puts the hammer back on. Beep, message delivered. Beep, and it turns around and just starts walking out.
No, you're not getting out.
So-
How's my food?
No, I'm gonna try to trip this thing. It's not walking out.
How you
I mean,
trying to trip it?
is there anyone here in this bar who's upset with the robot smashing a table of this bar?
So the bartender.
You know,
my
I probably won't get to do that before Cal punches it. Let him go first.
Legend's not there.
It's a 14 hit.
One sec. So the bartender is sitting there staring like, "The hell did you do?"
I'll make that reckless if I have to.
Do you want to make it reckless? You decide now before I tell you if it hits you.
It's reckless.
All right.
Punch
You know
it
what?
better.
Forget the trip
That's
thing.
worse.
I'm gonna use the snare thing. What's it called? Scroll on the channel divinity. Nature's Wrath. Blah blah blah. It's strength or dex save. Its choice. 14 or be restrained.
So
I mean,
Cal
that thing
punches
doesn't
it.
seem very intelligent.
Cal punches it in the back, and he again. It's much like it was earlier today. He knows what his fist feels like when it's broken, and it's not broken, but that hurts.
I have my gauntlets on. What do you mean?
Yeah, even your gauntlets. Like you
Dang, all
punch
right.
it, and like the back is hard, and, like it's heavily armored. Trixie, or I'm sorry, Xenia reaches out with nature, and these vines rip up the floorboards, and wrap around the creature, while it's mid-step and it just sort of leans forward a little bit. But it's obviously not trying very hard, but it stops.
Well,
From behind you, you hear the bartender shout again, "That's my floor!"
Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna
And
happen there.
a lot of the bar is in a riotous laughter.
Most unfortunate.
Have I made it back yet?
You're standing at the door
I
looking at this.
just imagine there's a Warforged look down, stare down, and he's like, "What are you doing here?"
At this point, Arcalcos, you come back, you're at the door, and there's this large Warforged tangled in vines who stares down at you. Beep.
That's it.
I was
That's
waiting
it.
for it to say something. It's just like,
All right.
beep.
I'm gonna take about 3 steps into the bar to make sure I can look behind it.
Yep.
Have I seen the party?
Yeah.
All right, which one of you did it?
So,
Which one
like,
are you
can I
doing?
like drop kick it now?
So I know Will punched it, but I'm asking about the vines.
Oh, yeah. This thing, it walked in, said something to Trixie, said something I couldn't understand, smashed the table, and I think we're in a fight now. So I restrained it.
It messed up my food.
That too.
At this point, you hear the robot again go, beep.
I look over to the bartender and I'm like, "Yeah, we'll fix the floor later. I assume that was our fault. We're not fixing the table."
And you hear the robot beep again, but the beep's different. Is
it during a self-destruct?
roll insight at advantage.
God.
Grandma?
God.
Grandma.
Okay.
He's the one that asked.
Grandma does have a really in-depth knowledge of
That's
explosions.
Suave D-trait.
A 23 at insight.
That's how much HP I have left.
Trixie knows exactly what that sound is. Trixie likes explosions, but this one might be a little bit close.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is she gonna say something, or am I just standing
Yeah,
here
does she
none the wiser?
tell us that?
Trixie?
He's gonna blow!
Uh,
What the heck?
Let that thing out of here.
I'm going to dive back outside of the bar,
I'm
At this
gonna
point,
dive behind the bar.
I was gonna like charge and like push it out of the bar.
strength check.
But
Probably a
that's
good
where I
plan.
am. He said he was going
It's
to, not that he
currently
was doing it.
restrained.
Does a
Oh no.
17 do it?
Roll again because you're at disadvantage because of the restraint.
Oh! Does a 15 do it?
So you
My
charge
sa-
forward and hit it with a shoulder and just try and hurl, and you hear the snapping of the vines, and the robot tumbles forward out the door, and you hear, as it's telling you hear, beep. It lands outside, right in front of Arcalco, standing there as he's on the ground after diving out of the bar, and you hear a rumble,
Oh
and
no.
you feel heat from its feet as it starts to lift and blast in the air, and you see fire coming from its feet as it blasts into the air. And everyone sort of walks outside seeing the robot lift, and you watch it go up and up and up. It begins to arc,
Superman.
and then it
I was thinking of Iron
explodes
Giant.
in the middle of the air in a glorious
Okay!
shade of colors. And you hear some of the other adventurers, ooh, ah,
Isn't that
pretty.
wonderful?
And then everyone goes back inside, and you're just sitting there standing as the robot's head lands next to you in the street. Your final beep. Message
I'm taking the head.
ended.
I was gonna say, can we make a helmet out of that?
And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Calendar's like, yo, my head hurt after I hit that thing. Maybe that
Yeah.
helmet is good. Maybe the head can be a helmet.
So that's where we're ending the session today.
Mm-hmm.
But did y'all have fun?
Oh wait.
My food!
I both love and hate that you put moss on my arm.
Sorry, I
You will never escape the green.
Alright. I'm gonna kill the stream. We're gonna skip next week because WrestleMania, and I want to see WrestleMania.
Boo.
Because if you get the moss off, some kid's just gonna walk by and spray paint you.
But
it's like you don't get the green away.
thanks for coming, everyone who was in chat. And I want to thank someone who
Bye,
followed me
chat.
last week because that's actually really nice. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all had fun. Night, chat.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, chat.